Wow. Wow. I don't even know where to begin. I have no clue. No clue where to begin. It's a Sunday sesh. Welcome everybody to Highly Motivated. I'm your host this evening, as every evening that I do the show. I am Oraganji. And we're here. We're here together as community, as people who just want to chit-chat, do a little talky-talk, have a little smoky smoke. We're here. We are here, and I'm excited to be here. I'm excited because today has been chaos. This weekend has been chaos. The week leading up to this weekend has been a little bit of chaos. But that's okay. That's okay, because that's what we need. I think I survive on moments of chaos. But right before the show, I did get some good news. So I always love a little bit of good news. Troublesome Red, welcome. Welcome, Troublesome Red, to Highly Motivated. Highly Motivated. Wow. Let me get started. I just got back in from outside. I had to put a fresh shirt on because I was sweating and sweating and sweating. Just so much sweating. And because, all right, so long story short, or short story long, my transmission on the truck, I've been working on the transmission. I got a buddy who's been coming out and he put a whole new transmission in. And for the last couple days, I've been driving with the truck, but it's been funny. It's been falling out of gear. It hasn't been acting properly. And this morning I got up pretty early. I got in the truck, put it in the reverse, and it didn't go anywhere. I'm like, oh, that's bad. Then I put it in drive and it didn't go anywhere. It just not catching. Oh, I was scared. Like I love my truck. I've been putting a lot of money into it lately because I need a good ride. I need something reliable. And my truck, my Tundra, my Toyota Tundra has been very reliable. And I like reliability. That is fantastic. So, and it's comfortable for me because I'm getting older. And it's hard to get in and out of like itsy bitsy cars. Like I've got a Hyundai, a little Velociraptor. Hyundai Raptor, Velociraptor. I love it. It's a great car. Very speedy. Like you barely touch the gas and it's like 40 miles a gallon. It's amazing. The truck, it's better. I mean, it's got like 15 a gallon, maybe 15 a gallon. So anyways, the transmission's been giving me problems. And this morning, it just didn't want to go anywhere. So really stressed out. Got my mechanic guy to come out after he was busy today. He had a lot of shit to do, so I was driving the Hyundai. But he showed up a little while back, just a couple hours ago, and we took apart the bottom pan and found the problem. We found the problem. All the fluid leaked out. All the transmission fluid leaked out. That's why it wasn't connecting. It wasn't going into gear. So the transmission's fine. The transfer thingamabobby is fine. It's like a round thingy. I don't know. Transfer coax. No. I don't know what it's called. Who gives a shit? So anyways, the transfer thingy was working. Everything's working. We changed the bottom cases. We put a new gasket. Put some bolts into that shit. I'm so excited. Let me see. Who do we have here? Hey, a Texan gal. How you doing, Robin? Welcome to Highly Motivated. By the way, this evening, you can also catch me on the Insta-cha-cha. On the Instagram, I am O420X. You like how I just did that? So do I. I'm in a bit of a goofy mood. I haven't taken any pain pills. I took them this morning. I took one this morning. I got up this morning. I was terrible. Let me see. How it leaked. Was it a loose seal? It was a loose seal, by the way. I was starting to like a seal, like one of those little animals. Anyways. Yeah, it was. So, all right. On the bottom of the pan, on the Toyota Tundra, it's a closed transmission. That means you can't add fluid from the top of the engine. And so it requires, you know, a lot of finagling to be able to add fluid, drain fluid. And it's a very expensive procedure just to add or drain fluid in the Toyota. Like this is just crazy sauce. So, So anyways, we were able to add fluid again. We were able to fix the seal. It's a bottom seal, and it had a piece of plastic, which is crazy, like a plastic plug that was deteriorating, and the fluid was just falling right, it just fell right through. the second the thing heated up, it fell through. So no fluid in the unit, but we've refilled it. We've done a new seal. It's sealed, it's tight, it's lovely. I'm pretty excited. I took it for a test drive, we finished. Right before the show started, we just finished working on the truck. I was a mess, and I did some gardening today. I loved it. I don't know what the hell my problem is lately. I don't know what's gotten into me. I don't know what this whole gardening thing is. I never used to, I like to do plants. I used to like to do plants. I like to grow pot plants. I like to grow the cannabis. That's like my green thumbs. I got 2 green thumbs when I grow the cannabis, right? Dubba OG! Everybody welcome Dubba to Highly Motivated. Hey, it's good to have you here. So lately, I've really gotten into gardening and planting. I think what we'll do Wednesday's show if I can. I'll do Wednesday's show from outside in the front garden so I can show you all my beautiful plants. I brought a passion flower back to life. So excited about it. Hey, we got Goopy. Everybody welcome Goopy Chunk to Highly Motivated. By the way, again, everybody, I'm on Instagram as well as O420X, and I'm also on LinkedIn as Oren Allen. I'm on Facebook as Oren Allen. I'm on Twitch, Kick, Rumble, YouTube as Oraganji. And I don't know where the hell else I am. We're in like 7 places right now. Tonight, we're coming to you from 7 different places. And I love that. I love that because in case one kicks us off, we're going to come on with another one. For example, tonight, we're on the Instagram. And Instagram has been giving us a lot of problems. Instagram keeps kicking me off because their algorithm just doesn't like me. So I went in direct. I did a little direct feed into the Insta Cha-Cha. This is like right in the cusp of being frozen and delicious. So this is the coconut water that I'm drinking. Probably the best coconut water I've ever had. And I get this from Aldi's. Now, if you have an Aldi's close to you, wait, who else do we have? We have Chief Esteban. Chief Esteban, welcome to Highly Motivated. If I see your name or if I see a hello or anything, I'm going to call you out and just welcome you properly to the party. This is a digital smoke session. This is a chit-chat, a talky-talk, a community show, not about me necessarily. It's about all of us. And it's about all of our authentic journeys. It's about all of our authentic journeys into this, our finding who we are, learning about cannabis. We do cannabis talks a lot. We learn about cannabis. We learn about health and better foods, natural remedies. The Cuban sandwich guy. Do you know how long it's been since I've seen you? All right, so we got Chief Esteban over here. And let me tell you something, Chief Esteban, if this is the Cuban sandwich guy, he makes the best Cuban sandwiches. Shut up, they're amazing. The last time I think I saw him was at one of the festivals that I did, and I haven't done a lot of festivals lately. I saw him at, where was it? Was it Dab Day? Was it a Dab Day I saw you at last? I used to see him all the time. I think he was at the 904 pop-ups. But the best damn Cuban sandwich you're ever gonna have. It's the Cuban sandwich guy, Chief Esteban. I'm so pleased that you're here. It's fantastic you've joined us on the show, and I welcome everybody, all of you. I'm so excited that everybody's here on the show. It gives me energy. Look, I'm in pain because of that thunderclap I had, and I'm still recovering. I know last week when I was doing the show, I felt like there was something missing. Dab Day was the last. See, I knew it. I knew that was the last time I saw him. So I felt like my energy was off all last week. And because it took me all last week to kind of recover from fighting the goat. I fought the goat and the goat won. I fought the goat and the goat won. It's good. It's just so good. It's so good. Okay, let me get started with a little smoky smoke. I rolled some sun fuel from Gold Flower Cannabis. That's right. Just check it out right there. Gold Flower, the absolute best Gold Flower. I would like to mention that the Gold Flower in the Gold Flower in Orange Park. Orange Park is right below Jacksonville. The Gold Flower in Orange Park is open. It's open. It is rocking and rolling. They are fully stocked. So I just want to let Jacksonville and Orange Park know you've got a Gold Flower. You've got a Gold Flower. Gold Flower Cannabis is a medical cannabis provider right here in the state of Florida. If you've got a medical card, you can get some of the best damn cannabis in the United States. No bullshit. Listen, I travel a lot and I smoke other people's shit. I smoke everybody's shit. I smoke everybody's weed just to test it. I test it and smoke it and enjoy it, whatever. So I travel up north a lot. I go to Pennsylvania, I go to Maryland, I go to New Jersey, and I go to New York. And there's some really decent cannabis. Like, let me see. That's your one warning to turn down your headset. He is loud when saying hi back. Wait, who? What? LOL, that's your one warning. To who? You're reconnecting to the earth with the earth. On fire all over. Many are finding that gardening helps them. You know, reconnecting to the earth really is a big deal, and I love it. That's what I've been doing. I've been reconnecting, and I feel like I'm reconnecting. Anyways, I smoke a lot of different weed. Oh, to everyone, when you say hi. Oh, I'm pretty loud. Am I really loud? I imagine I am. I don't have a headset. I have the Apple iPad. I'm just talking to the iPad. But if I'm loud, I'm loud. It's okay. Let me see. Is it in Florida, just 22 companies that hold all the licenses? It was 22 companies. Now we're at like 27 companies. So right now, but you're right. You're right. It's crazy how few companies that we have here in the state of Florida that are doing cannabis. But here in cannabis, to have the license, it's a fortune. And everything here is seed to sale. So you have to cover the packaging, the production, the transportation, you know, everything. And it's really a lot to do. So anyways, I was saying, I smoke a lot of weed. And as I travel, I smoky. And as I smoky, I judge other people's weed. So I was up in Pennsylvania, I was in Maryland, I was in Jersey, and I found that their cannabis has very high amounts of CBD. You don't use a headset on my phone, tablet, but I can hear you from another room when you say hi to people. That's funny. That's funny. I will try to be quieter. Not quieter. I'm not going to be quiet. I'm going to be considerate, realizing my voice can get very loud. And it can get much louder. That's the crazy part. I'm like toning it down right now. So I smoke a lot of people's weed, and I notice outside of Florida, outside the medical market, the recreational cannabis is very, very high in CBD. And, oh, everybody has the warning. So we're warning everybody else. Good. We will warn everybody else that I'm really fucking loud. And I'm obviously not going to turn my shit down. So if you think I'm about to like welcome somebody, just turn yours down. But no, I smoke a lot of different people's weed. So I really wasn't getting a good entourage. The flavor wasn't quite there. The terps, the flavonoids, I wasn't really impressed. And so luckily I had some Gold Flower on me, and I smoked one joint of the Gold Flower, and it was like, oh, all right, now I'm high. Now it feels good. Good entourage, good bringing up the mood, and good vasodilator. And so what's wild is I smoked the other people's stuff up north, and maybe 2 joints, 2.5 joints. I'm feeling okay. Gold Flower, half a joint. And that is so important because you want your cannabis to be effective. And the flavor is totally different. And the mouthfeel is different. The smoke is different. The cure is different. It's all so different. And I was complaining about, before I worked with Gold Flower, I was complaining about the cannabis here in Florida because it's all so commercial. It's all so dry. It's also not exciting. There's no trichomes. They put it in tumblers. They don't even do hand trimming. And then I found Gold Flower cannabis. Hand trimming, living soil, real hydroponics, no fertilizers, no pesticides, organics. This is a company that's doing it right. You know, this is a company that's growing their weed. They're drying it right. They're curing it right. That is such a big deal because I make tea from it. I eat it raw. And if you're going to make tea or eat it raw, it matters how it's grown. Look, you put if you're a health conscious individual and you put organics into your body and you eat organic, you're doing ginger shots and matcha tea. I don't know, you're doing all this healthy shit, right? And then you're smoking some boof from one of these big cannabis companies. You don't know what they're putting into it, and because you don't know what they're putting into it. Oh wait! It's my dad. Let's just to warn you, we're on the show. I do. Oh, you don't want to stay on the show? We're gonna have to get you on video one day. I'm gonna set it up for you. You're gonna log in. You're gonna come onto the show. Everybody, I just want to welcome my father to Highly Motivated. I haven't. I took them late morning. Yes. I haven't taken them since. Oh, and the truck is working. The truck is working.
Well done. Two positives in the day.
That's right. That's right. I mean, I feel the pain, but honestly, I'm not going to take those pain pills or the muscle relaxers unless I'm really, really needing it.
Absolutely.
I have a lot of cannabis here, so I'm just gonna use a lot of cannabis. I think that should be the trick.
I think that should be too. Sounds like it's working on you.
Oh yeah, absolutely working on me.
All right.
Send my love to Tina and my love to you as well.
And we'll talk to you later.
You got it. Perfect. Perfect. Love you, Dad.
Bye-bye.
All right, ciao. Bye. So that's my father, and of course, as you see, he didn't want to stay on the show. Every time he calls in and he actually, that was the longest we had him on the call for a while. Whenever he calls in now, he's like, "Oh, you're on the show. Goodbye," and he'll like hang up immediately on me. Everybody, welcome East Coast Media, East Coast Visual Media, also known as Major Nugs and Major Ganji. Welcome to Highly Motivated with Oraganji. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped because I'm not in as much pain as I've been. I'm pumped right now because we got the truck working. I love my truck. It's a 2005 Toyota Tundra, 2x4, not even a 4x4. Nothing overly special, but I love it. I love it because it's comfy. I love it because it's been reliable for me for the last 2 years. And not all of my cars have been as reliable as the truck. I don't need new vehicles. I don't value expensive things. I don't give a shit about Ferraris and Porsches. You know how hard those things are to work on? Do you know how much money it costs? If you have like a supercar, like a McLaren, or I don't know, one of these really expensive supercars, do you realize it can cost upwards of $50,000 to $100,000 every couple of months just to keep that thing running? Could you imagine you buy an expensive vehicle and now you're spending $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month to keep it running? That is crazy stuff. Who do we have? Is it Louisa? Louisa, long time no see. Welcome to Highly Motivated. You have to prove that you have $5 million on a bank account. Yeah, that's true. You have to prove that you have $5 million in a bank account if that's to get a license here in Florida to do cannabis. You got to prove that you've got $5 million in the bank account. The license itself is like you're looking at $50 million in order to get into the game. You have to run your farm and your locations until they approve you. So you can't even open anything up. And that's how it is here in Florida. And they've held back on a lot of people. But we do have some equity, social equity licensing that's gone out. Yeah, Florida really, when it comes to the cannabis here, it's better than you think. Look, I've traveled all over. I've smoked all over. I've smoked a lot of great California shit. I've smoked a lot of good Oregon stuff. And I've got to tell you, Goldflower is on the level with Oregon and California weed. Look, if you've got a medical license and you're here in the state of Florida, you are doing yourself an injustice by not coming to Goldflower. You need to come to Goldflower. It'll blow your mind. Look, I told you I was smoking everybody else here in Florida, and I wanted to give up. I went to Colorado. I smoked some great shit. with Schwaz. And it was standing akimbo, star buds. So that being said, I smoked some great stuff in Colorado, and then I came back here to Florida, and I was working for other companies, and their weed was no good. And then somebody told me to try Goldflower. So I went and tried Goldflower. I had to drive to Sebring. It was so far away. But I drove to Sebring, I tried them, and I was like hooked. I was like, this is amazing. This is like so good. It's really good bud. It tasted good. It smelled good. It had a great feel to it. I didn't cough because it was cured and dried properly, and it was effective. Half a joint. I stopped and I looked at the joint and I was like, wow. And ever since that first joint that I smoked a couple of years ago, I've been hooked. I've been hooked on Goldflower. And I talk about them constantly because, ooh, I dropped the top. Drop the top. Hey, everybody, it's Christopher Sterrell, better known as... Wait. Professor Time. There we go. I had to get it. It took me a second. So everybody welcome Professor Time to Highly Motivated. Welcome. I'm like dehydrated. I'm famished. The weather here in Florida is so hot. Let me tell you something. 10 cultivating licenses every month. Holy shit, really, Dubba? No. Dubba just said Colorado is losing 10 cultivating licenses every month. Is it because the companies are leaving? Is it because they're leaving to go other places, or they're just closing out their licenses? That's very interesting. That is very interesting. So anyways, here in Florida, Goldflower is on par with Colorado. It's on par with oh, 1 second. Well, hello, honey. Yeah, I realized that. By the way, you're on the show, just so you know. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, I just want you to know I charged the phone inside the RV.
Oh, it's working. The electric works. How about the fridge? Is the fridge working? I'm so excited. We got electricity going. Oh, they're just closing. So Dubba says they're closing out 10 cultivating licenses every single month. That's crazy. How many licenses do you think Colorado has? All right, I'm back to you, Ange. I love you too. Wait. Is the fridge working?
No.
No?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I can go figure it out.
All right, it's okay. Figure it out. But you got power? You got AC?
Right.
You have AC?
I'll talk to you in a little while.
Okay, no, I'm so excited for you. Okay. Talk to me in a little while. All right, love you. Okay, bye. Bye. By the way, everybody, that's the longest we've had Angie on the show. And I think that's the most anybody's heard Angie on the show. Normally, Angie and my dad, they don't want to be on the show. They go running away immediately. Like the second they realize, they're like, oh shit, we're on the show. Bye. And they disappear. It is what it is. Setting records today. That's right. We are, oh, my head hurts. I can't be so loud. We are setting records. I love it. The truck is fixed. My dad called, Angie called, and they both stayed on the phone for like a second. That's pretty good. By the way, thank you, East Coast. We appreciate that. Y'all check it out, East Coast. We just posted it on the site here. Be all in. Join the Ganji family Discord. And there's the address for the Discord, discord.gg/. I can't read the rest of it because it's really tiny letters. But that is the Discord. And if you want to be a part of the further conversation, because we're live Friday, Sunday, Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And on all the same places that you see me now. I don't know about Instagram. It looks like Instagram might cut out. No, we still have a little power left. Lightsy! Everybody welcome Lightsy to Highly Motivated. See, what an exciting evening. This energy that I'm getting right now is totally new energy. I was exhausted. So I was starting to say, outside here in Florida, the weather here is crazy. Like when I say humid, you could have taken a shower, completely dried yourself off, walk outside, and you are damp. You are wet. You are wet from humidity. You are wet from heat. And you're out there, you feel like you can't breathe. Here in Florida, people think, oh, Florida this, Florida that. No, it affects you. It's so heavy that you have trouble breathing. So I've been out there for hours doing a little gardening, working on the truck, doing a little gardening, working on the truck, because I haven't been able to garden like all week because my neck and my head have been terrible. They've been terrible. But I'm feeling better today. And I'm so excited. Finally feeling better. I got some rest yesterday. Yesterday was a weird day. It rained most of the day. And that means I wasn't allowed to go outside. So I stayed inside. I played some Fortnite. Yeah, I play Fortnite. I did a little VR. No, what is going on? No. So I did, oh, here we go, we're back. I did a little VR. I did a little Fortnite. I did a little cooking. I made a lovely tomato sauce. So I got these big chicken breast tenders. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. They crisp up and crunch nicely. And they're so juicy. So I had those in the oven. And on the stovetop, I had all these tomatoes, these little cherry tomatoes. So I had all these little cherry tomatoes that were starting to wrinkle because, you know, they're drying up a bit. So I took them all. It was like a whole big handful, put them in a pan with a little bit of olive oil, cracked some salt on that, threw in some minced garlic. Mwah, delicious. And I let it sit for hours. For hours, I let that sit. And the tomatoes rehydrated. You know, they were just plump and gorgeous and exploding with flavor. So what I did, I took those tomatoes and I poured it over my chicken breast tenders. They're like tenders, but they're huge. They're like enormous. So it was like a chicken a parmigiano. So I got the piece of chicken, I poured that tomato sauce, the exploding cherry tomatoes with the garlic and the salt and the goodies, and I poured that over it. And then I sprinkled parmigiano. So I put a little parmigiano cheese on the top of that, and there you go, a chicken parmesan. Mwah. Amazing. And I'm not eating much. I'm eating probably half of what I normally eat. And not on purpose. Just, I don't find myself to be very hungry. And I'm not eating. And so I used to eat a lot when I'm bored. Like when I'm bored, I eat. When I'm bored, I smoke a cigarette. I haven't smoked in years. But when you're bored, you tend to eat. And you feel like that's supposed to fill in the space of boredom. Anyways, I haven't been doing that. So when I eat just enough to fill myself where I'm not over full, but I'm comfortable. And then I go off and do other things. And if I start getting hungry again, I question myself, is it because I'm bored? So what I do, I start doing something else. And then I realize I'm not really hungry. I'm just associating food with boredom. It's like food is supposed to get me out of boredom. So that was how I was associating it. So now I'm not doing that. After I've eaten, if I'm peckish, it doesn't mean I'm hungry. I'm peckish, but I'm not going to peck. I'm not going to eat. That's the trick. Also, I try not to eat past 8 o'clock at night. So the reason I do the show, because if I haven't eaten by now, I'm not going to eat. But if I'm not hungry, I'm not eating. And if I'm hungry, I question if it's boredom or, you know, just to fill an empty hole, fill a need. And because I'm not doing that, I find that I'm more comfortable. I'm not bloated because I'm not overeating and I'm not eating bread. I'm not drinking milk. I'm laying off of the ice cream. It's so hard. Right now, I've got lava cake ice cream by Bluebell, and I've got the ooey gooey cake. Ooey gooey cake and lava cake. Obviously, I like cakes. So the lava cake ice cream and the ooey gooey cake ice cream. So good. That's some good shit. That's good shit. I'm just saying. Ice cream calories don't count. You know something, East Coast? I think you're right. I think you're right. I'm not totally sure that you're right. But I'm going to go with your assessment that the ice cream calories don't count. I mean, they count. They count. They count. Like when I finish a show, my throat can be a little sore sometimes. When I finish the show, wait, can you share Discord, please? I want the Discord name. Oh, on Instagram. Let me see if I can share it. Let's do this. Let me do the name for the Discord. I think it's Oraganji. Anyway, so wait, it's I'll tell you what it is. It's https and then the little colons and / discord.gg / is that a 5 or an S? I think it's an SM4 PD. Looks like a 5K23. So the first number I gave you, it's the S is, it could be a 5, it could be an S. I don't know. It's an S or it's a 5. It's one of the two. I still haven't Sparky. Look at this. And this is Sun Fuel by Goldflower Cannabis. So Sun Fuel. It's a sativa. It's let me see, what was it? It's under the Ideal brand. I think it's under the Ideal brand. We are going to be opening up a few. I've got an Ideal that we're going to open up here, and I have a Heavyweight Heads that we're going to open up as well tonight. Also, maybe, I have a rosin syringe that I want to do in my Puffco thingy, but I don't want to cough. If I cough, then it can hurt my head, and I don't want to cough. You know something? I'll just take it orally. I'll just put it on my tongue, or under my tongue, like over there. But this is Fruit Stand rosin by Ideal, which is Goldflower Cannabis. Ideal, Goldflower. Wow. Look at that. We haven't even gotten to a topic yet, have we? I've been talking for 31 minutes, and I haven't even told anybody what micro topics we're doing tonight. That's pretty impressive. And I'm still not going to tell you anything. Not yet. So, yeah. Oh, shit. A lot of things are happening there. Okay, let me just, let's just get into here. Let me, tea infusion, fragile. Call to action, motivational cannabis clips, media shower, cannabis freedom anthem. There's a cannabis freedom anthem I did. Wait, what is this? Oh, I was trying to write a cannabis anthem. Let's roll one. Let's spark one. Let's stop arguing and start educating. Let's stop fearing and start understanding. Let's stop hiding and start growing. Now let's get some shit done. I kind of like that. I was throwing out a bunch of words, trying to add to my cannabis rap that I did a while back. Okay, we'll come back to that. Kind of embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I think the fridge is gas. No! The fridge is gas. Okay. Parasite debate, authentic, Mandela's, Disney, confidence, AI animal communication, poison by progress. Poison by progress. We haven't done that, have we? Let's just see. No, I knew it. It's like I knew it was coming. You know, I'm
Come on, man, just take the fucking fork.
I don't want the fork. Why do you bring me forks? Is it a clean fork? Well, go put it back in the thing. That means I have to wash it later because I'm not going to know it's clean. All right, give it to me. She gave me a fork again. I don't understand the fork. Why the fork? That was my oldest daughter. My oldest daughter just brought me a fork. If anybody knows what the whole fork thing means, let me know. Because I don't know. And I feel okay. Huh. I think I'm going to read an interesting spoken word in a moment. Something we haven't done. I don't know if you remember, a couple of episodes ago, I was talking about food. I was talking about how food here in America is poisoning us. And the poisoning that's happening is the food you're buying in fast food, the food you're buying in the grocery stores. All the food now has pesticides and fertilizers and longevity agents, things to make it last forever, preservatives. That's not what you need in your food. In Europe, they don't allow all the crap that we put in our food over here. In Europe, it's pretty much farm to table. Farm to table. In America, it used to be. In America, here in America, United States of America, we used to do that farm to table shit a long time ago. Our food used to be fresh. It used to be reliable. Not anymore. Food has changed. New Zealand, same as Europe. New Zealand, they're not going to feed their people bad food. Look, recently we had the whole soccer thing here in the United States, and I want to say it was it Finland or Switzerland, but they shipped in their own food. They wouldn't let their athletes eat the crap that we have here in America. Look, there was like a bunch of people that came in from England and Australia, all over the world, and they were here eating our food. And guess what? They all got sick. Every single one of them got sick because their immune systems, their biology, their microflora or biodome, whatever is happening right here. It wasn't ready for the overly pesticide, overly antibiotic, overly added nutrient kind of food that we have here in America, which is crap. Our food here in America is disgusting. It is disgusting. When you eat overseas, and I know some people are like, no, the food here is great. When you eat outside of the United States, it's like when I first smoked gold flower. And I was like, holy shit, there's such a difference. There's such a difference. And that's what I'm talking about. So when you go overseas and you eat food, you're in England, for example, you go to a pub, and in the pub, oh, Major Nugs, put it on the, thank you very much, Major Nugs, Major Ganji. So you see that, Dubba? I miss, can you Discord, please? So right there, Major Nugs has shared it on the Instagram. Right there, Dubba. If you see it, you'll see the Be All In, join the Ganji family Discord. And that's the Discord. So it's on Instagram as well. So, I don't know. So food's such a big deal. And I think we as a community need to start taking food a lot more seriously. You need to worry about what's going into your body. You need to be serious about what's going into your body. You don't want parasites. You know, you don't want chemicals or forever chemicals or plastics or more chemicals. Red dye or, dye, food colorings, flavorings, you name it. It's all being put into our food. And I'm sure you've seen the videos on the Instagram or the TikTok of the watermelons that were like rubbery, or the bananas that are like Dubba, copy it down and then type it into your search bar, or not search bar, your web address bar. So like the bananas, like the texture from Walmart grocery food or Walmart vegetables, Walmart fruits, and I'm talking about Walmart specifically, they seem to be fake. They seem to be not good. Like on the outside, your banana will still be green. So you open it and it's all rotten. It doesn't make sense to me. But it's the shit that they put in our food. And so our food isn't food anymore. It's plastic. It's grown in a laboratory. It's not even real meat. Some of the meat that I've eaten, you could tell that it's like a meat glue holding it together. A meat glue to make it look like a steak. Meat glue. That's a glue that they use to hold together pieces of meat. That's frightening. It's frightening what we're dealing with now. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little spoken word. I'll see if it resonates. Let me just do a little quick sparky here. This is Sun Fuel by Goldflower Cannabis here in Florida. They have many brands: Sunday Farms, Ideal, Doghouse, Octane, Lion Order, Heavyweight Heads, Sunkissed. All of these are brands underneath the Goldflower umbrella. And let me tell you something. Every single brand brings to the table something absolutely delicious. The newest brand that we brought to the table was Heavyweight Heads. And they are the first hydroponic offering here in the state of Florida. Everybody else is doing some hydroponics, but not full hydroponics, not like Heavyweight Heads. I haven't had a joint in a while. It's been a very long day. And I rolled two, but I just haven't smoked any. And I quit smoking cigarettes years ago. But for me, that first joint, it doesn't hit me the same way. Like if you haven't had a cigarette in a long time, you'll get like a head rush. That first joint, you're not getting a head rush. It's like it's clearing fog. It's clearing fog. It's the weirdest thing. Oh shit. My Instagram just died. I think my Insta-Chacha just died. Is it dead? It's dead. Oh, the phone is just dead. The phone is just done. Did I have a charger? I don't even have a charger for it, do I? Well, Instagram looks like it lasted 39 minutes for us, but we had Instagram going tonight as well. So now we're down to 6. We're down to LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, YouTube. That's what we're down to. By the way, don't forget to check us out on the YouTube. And if you have trouble finding us, just look up Highly Motivated with Oraganji. And it should bring up the YouTube link to our YouTube page. Oh, now I'm getting some messages. Let me see. Hey, everybody, Dubba's on the server. So Dubba found a way to get into, he found a way to get in. So he's in. So Dubba's on the Discord. Remember, everybody, we have a Discord. If you'd like to join it for the further conversations, the link is right there on the screen. Or if you're in the chat, you can see it in the chat as well. East Coast put it right over there. You could probably click it and go right in. Okay. So let me do my little spoken word piece. Since I've got some time, we're 40 minutes in. I'm smoking a joint. I'm feeling better. Here we go. So what if? What if? What if the greatest war wasn't fought with bombs, but with breakfast? What if the battlefield wasn't a foreign land, but on your dinner plate? See, we live in a world where food has become a product, not a promise like it used to be. A product. A world where shelves are full, but nourishment feels totally empty. You can eat an entire meal, but still feel empty. You still feel like you need to fill yourself. And nutrient-wise, vitamin-wise, it's not happening. Instead, you're eating empty food. What if the war where convenience replaced connection, where ingredients have names that we can't pronounce? And that seems to be the problem, isn't it? We can't pronounce half the things that are on the label. And diseases have names that we've learned to normalize. We've only started normalizing these diseases in the last 15, 20 years. Because our food has changed so much, and our food is responsible. Our food is responsible for giving us these diseases that we are normalizing. Diabetes or Crohn's, high blood pressure, fatty liver, depression, anxiety, inflammation. All of this is coming from the food that you're eating. That's how simple it is. And we've normalized these diseases as if they're something simply part of growing older, but they're not. If you eat healthy, if you exercise, and you give a shit about what you put in your body, you're not dealing with any of these problems as you grow older. So they're not. What if they're not, right? What if we have forgotten what food was supposed to be? I mean, it's been so long since we've had real food, real nourishment. It's been so long since the big companies sold us something that was actually good for us. Food used to come from the soil, from the different seasons, from farmers where their hands are stained with dirt, but they love what they do because every finger, every thumb is a green thumb. You know, but now your food comes from factories, from laboratories, from marketing departments. We're counting calories, but we're not counting how many chemicals that we're consuming. We celebrate shelf life. Oh, it lasts forever on the shelf, while we shorten our own shelf life. And somewhere along the way, medicine stopped asking, why are you sick? And instead it started asking, how long can we manage the symptoms? Oh, shit. You hear that? So medicine's not asking if you're sick. It's asking now, how long can we manage these symptoms? How long can we stretch it out? How much money, how much control can we get out of this individual? Think about that. Just let that sink in a moment, because that's what's happened to our medical system. That's what's happened to our doctors. We're not curing anybody. We're perpetuating the problem, making them fit into this box, and we're always sick. Just think about it. Look, if health becomes the exception, who profits from the rule? The exception to the rule, right? So if health becomes that exception, who is profiting from that rule? And I'm not asking you to believe every conspiracy. Okay? I'm asking you to question every certainty. Question why countries eating nearly identical calories can have dramatically different health outcomes. Other countries are having dramatically different health outcomes from their food because it's not loaded with chemicals, not loaded with foreign dyes and bullshit. Question why children develop diseases that were once 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000, were once rare. But now children are developing all these diseases because of McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's. You know Wendy's? Actually, I thought Wendy's had a good burger, right? That is the most antibiotic burger or meat in the market. There's more antibiotics running in that meat than any other meat. And then McDonald's, their meat is like 250 different creatures combined into one. You should be questioning why children are developing diseases that they didn't have. Children are coming down with diabetes and neurological diseases. They're coming back where their bodies are fighting against it, and we still keep shoving this bullshit down their throats. Look, that's why I smoke organic. That's why I try to eat organic, because you don't know what you're getting. You should be questioning why fresh food often costs more than this processed bullshit, because your processed food is not real food. Your processed food is fake food. It's fake food. And they're topping it with extra chemicals, extra bullshit, so that you are dependent, you are addicted, you are sick, because the people who run the food are the same people that run the pharmaceuticals. The people that are feeding you the food in the fast food, in the grocery stores, in wherever you get your food. They're the same people that they have patents on the food, they have patents on things. They're the same people that are running pharmaceuticals, that are running the doctors. That should be more scary than anything else. You should be questioning why prevention receives so little attention, while treatment has become a $1 trillion industry. Holy shit. Does that not shock you? That treatment has become a $1 trillion industry. $1 trillion a year industry to treat people, to keep them sick, to see how long we can manage these symptoms, not to cure them. Huh. Questions are not dangerous. Your blind acceptance is. It's like that guy in the movie The Matrix where he was giving the location of where Neo was going to be. And he was like, look, all I want you to do is put me back in the Matrix. All I want you to do is put me back in so I can eat a steak and it tastes like a steak. And you know, and I can see this. I mean, he wants to be fooled. He wants to be blind. So blind acceptance is dangerous. So look, maybe nobody sat in the dark room and designed this. Maybe it's something even more frightening. A system that rewards profit, even when people lose. A machine that doesn't need villains, only participation. And we actively participate by buying fast food. We actively participate by buying processed meats and processed cheeses. And it doesn't even say cheese on the packet. It says a cheese product. So it's not cheese, it's a cheesy product. We don't read the labels. We don't give a shit. We just eat it. We just eat it. So our participation, and every day we feed it, one purchase, one shortcut meal becomes one habit that we TV dinners, pizzas, out of frozen pizzas, you know, process this and process that, until we forget what good actually feels like, what a vibrant, beautiful meal, what it feels like. Your body, look, your body was never meant to survive on chemicals masquerading as a meal. That's what it is. You read the fucking label, it's chemical, 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 chemical. And they're adding more chemical to keep your chemicals good. Your body was designed for sunlight. It was designed for movement, for clean water and living plants, real food, real connection. The human body is astonishing. And when you give it what it needs, it fights for you. Every second, every breath, every heartbeat. So maybe the revolution doesn't begin with anger. Maybe it begins in your kitchen. Maybe it begins in your garden, in the farmer's market, in the grocery stores. Maybe it begins by reading one label. You know, maybe growing one tomato plant, cooking one meal, starting with one meal, teaching your children about real food, about good food, about, farming it yourself in your own garden and eating the tomatoes that you farmed, that you grew from a seed. Amazing. Teach your children that. Holy shit. Will change the world right there. Instead of buying McDonald's and shoving it down their throats and then wondering why they have diabetes, wondering why they're sick, wondering why their immune system is fighting against you. Because of the food, because of the chemicals, because of the TV dinners and the frozen pizzas. Am I eating a frozen pizza once in a blue moon? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm guilty as well. I'm guilty because it's a habit that I have formed. And, and not just teaching your children, teaching yourself that every healthy choice is a change, is a step in the right direction, is positive forward momentum, not just for the future, but for the future that we are leaving behind. Don't surrender your health. Don't surrender it before asking why. Ask why. Ask questions. Read the labels. And then maybe you might say, oh my God, I'm not eating this shit anymore. Oh my God, what am I eating? Why have I been eating this? Why? Dubba, welcome over to the highly motivated, now that you've crossed over from the Insta Cha-Cha over to here. But don't surrender your health. Don't outsource your well-being to people who have never lived inside of your world, your shoes, your body, because they don't give a shit. The doctors are practicing physicians. Why are you practicing? Because you're practicing. You don't know what's going to work. You're going to try a bunch of different shit. You become your own doctor. You become your own advocate. Become curious, become informed. Become impossible to manipulate through ignorance. Ho ho! Huh. Because look, the strongest population isn't the richest. It isn't the loudest. Nor, it's the healthiest. The strongest population is those that live the longest and that are the healthiest. And maybe the greatest act of freedom is remembering that food was always meant to heal before medicine did. Food would heal you before all these pharmaceuticals. Ginger, garlic, turmeric. These are superfoods and wonder drugs. Cannabis. Look, cannabis is not just freedom. It is actually, it's freedom. It's totally freedom. It's freedom as food. It's freedom as fuel. It's freedom as medicine. It's freedom that brings us all together. Yes. It's a superfood. Did you know that? Your cannabis is a superfood. There's magnesium, there's iron, there's omega-3, omega-6, some of the best fibers, some of the best protein, and then you get to the acidics. It's THCA, CBDA. If you activate it, CBGA. If you're smoking a Durban, it's THCVA. Woo! That's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Let me see. What did I miss? What did I miss? But, you know, that's... Food was supposed to heal you before medicine. Before medicine. Holy shit. I think that's the changing thing. That's... I don't know. I think I get very worked up. I get worked up because I think the healing really is more of the apothecary mindset. You know, like the future isn't one miracle drug. It's possibly something much more ancient than that. A kitchen, some fresh herbs, some whole foods, some healthy fats, some fermented foods like kimchi or cabbages, like sauerkraut, medicinal teas and spices. You know, it's yoga, it's tai chi, it's movement like that. It's doing it in the sunlight so your body can absorb those natural vitamins from the sun. It's good sleep and it's good connection. Good connection with community. So cannabis becomes one of the ingredients, not the entire recipe. Look, Dubba says the food pretty much is 80% shitty here in the United States. It is 80% shitty. I don't eat American cheese anymore because all American cheese pretty much and other not foreign companies, just America and all their cheese is made with a rennet. One of the four ingredients used to make cheese. And it's because Pfizer holds the patent. Pfizer is a pharmaceutical company. Pfizer is a pharmaceutical, medicinal, medical company that makes their money by not curing, but prolonging somebody's treatment so that you can keep getting treatment for the rest of your life. It makes medicine that once you start taking it, you have to continue taking it forever. And I'm telling you, I'm in the understanding that food is healing. Look, when I'm feeling sick, I'm feeling under the weather, I'm not feeling great energy, I start eating raw garlic. And I roast garlic, and because by roasting it, you're bringing out other chemicals and beautiful things. So I roast garlic until it's like just golden, and I eat that. Like I'll eat it on toast or a cracker or some shit, but I love it, and I'll add it in all my food. All my food gets a little bit of garlic. I do ginger shots, like ginger and so I did a ginger, lemon, and cayenne. So cayenne pepper, lemon, and ginger. Now, I was like, I'm not going to feel that cayenne pepper. I felt that cayenne pepper. Woo! I felt a lot of cayenne going on. It was just happening. Subject to experiment, medicine is not precise. No, it is not precise. The food pretty much, due to genetic and, big words, epigenetic difference, about 50% of the medicines prescribed do not actually provide a benefit. You're right. It is precision medicine that uses DNA analysis that hopes to overcome this current limitation of the medicinal arts. Yes, and that's using AI and other new thingies. I used to have a cigarette with a guy in a lab coat called a food scientist. When I worked for one of the big food manufacturers, the food is generally safe, but you have to watch what you're consuming. Whole food is 1,000,000 times better for you. That is the common sense. That's right. Use common sense. Be simple. I'm a simple person. I don't want to overcomplicate it. And that's why if I can't pronounce, if it's not fresh, it's not whole, it's not good, I'm not going to eat it. I'm very careful where I buy my fish. I'm very careful where I buy my vegetables. And I'm growing, I have a garden. mostly just tomatoes. But I have a garden. But I got there are pineapple tomatoes. We got some Maria Bella tomatoes. We got some cherry tomatoes. It's like a whole fucking garden of nothing but tomatoes. It's 2, 4, 6 different plants. And the Maria Bella are the ones that I'm most excited about. Those are like a Roma, but it's not a Roma. But it's like a Roma, but it's not the Roma. It looks like a Roma tomato, but it's got multiple different colors that emanate from it. It's just a beautiful, it's greens and purples and oranges, and they're sweet. So sweet means it's gonna cook down and make the most amazing tomato sauce you've ever had in your life, but I can't give you the recipe. I'll give you the salmon recipe. I've done that before, but I will not give you the tomato sauce recipe because Angie would kill me. She may not be on the show right now, but it doesn't mean she can't like mentally hear me. And if I start giving away the special tomato recipe, that's it. That's it. I've given away, you know, a lot. I've given away a lot. There we go. So we're talking food. And let's start with ginger. Look, ginger, it contains compounds called gingerols and shogaols and gingerols. And they help reduce nausea, support digestion, reduce inflammation, support circulation. I mean, this is ginger. Look how many things that it does. Let me see, for certain forms of nausea, ginger has a long history for helping with nausea, getting circulation in the body. And look, and by the way, I'm going to be including cannabis and ginger, cannabis and turmeric, cannabis and garlic, because cannabis is already used clinically for forms of nausea. And when you combine cannabis and ginger together, they complement one another for a lot of people. And there really hasn't been a lot of research on this other than what I do. I research it. I eat raw cannabis with the ginger. I juice it. Actually, I haven't been juicing cannabis, and that's something I kind of want to get into. I don't know how quite to do it yet. So ginger, amazing. Turmeric contains curcumin. Curcumin has been used for inflammation, oxidative stress in the body, joint health. Curcumin absorbs very badly into the body, very poorly. So people will use turmeric and black pepper together because black pepper, which can increase the absorption of the curcumin. So imagine using cannabis and turmeric and black pepper and some healthy fats in a tea. So we make a tea with black pepper and turmeric, honey, organic, fresh honey, and some healthy fats like a heavy whipping cream, a ghee, or a butter. A good butter, not a chemical bullshit. I can't believe it's not butter, because you can't believe it's pure chemical you're consuming. You're consuming something that's so far from butter, you don't even want to know. But a tea with cannabis and turmeric, black pepper, some beautiful healthy fats. See, that right there would be an apothecaric type formula, where each ingredient is contributing to something, like something as a whole. They're all working like an oxidative stress, inflammation, circulation. The cannabis you get it as a raw basic, like in its acidic form. Your body accepts that differently. It takes it into the gut flora, and your gut flora is what controls everything else. I don't know what the fuck that. I don't even know what that was just now. I'm doing it. I don't know what it was. But your gut flora controls your mood, your energy, your authenticity. It's coming from your stomach. So you got to take care of that. You do. Let's stay healthy. Lemon. Lemon is vitamin C. Lemon is citric acid and terpenes. Lemon is a sativa terpene. Lemon. It's also got polyphenols phenols, polyphenols. So citrus juice won't activate your cannabinoids, but it can brighten and contribute beneficial compounds to the body. Citrus peels also contain aromatic terpenes like limonene, using it through the zest. You zest the lemon peel on some shit, and it's just like you're smoking a sativa joint that's high in limonene. So the zest or the peel of the lemon contains that limonene. And make sure to wash the fruit really good though, because you don't know where this shit's coming from. But right there, we are talking about very simple things. Turmeric, ginger, lemon, use them all together. I use them in a tea. I take shots. I do shots of them. They're beautiful. And then don't forget, I said like beneficial fats, good fats. I think fats are one of the most overlooked nutrients. I think fats are something that we don't think about. Because the thing is, look, your endocannabinoid system, the ECS in the body, it's built from fatty acids. That's why when you do cannabis in its acidic form, THCA, CBDA, CBGA, THCVA, woo, that cannabis is absorbed into the fats. It travels through the lipids. That's how cannabis travels through the body, through the fats. And I think omega-3 intake is important for healthy endocannabinoid responsiveness, signaling. That's huge. That's huge. That means eating raw cannabis is very beneficial. Drinking the teas that I tell everybody about is incredibly beneficial to activating everything else by getting it in its acidic mode. Holy hell, yes. This is, to me, the most exciting thing when it comes to talking about health, talking about gingers, talking about, Professor Time, let's bring him in. Welcome, Professor Time!
Hey. How's it going?
Where is he? Look, he's like a ninja. See if you could spot him. Can you spot him? I can't see him. Where'd he go? Hey, there he is. Oh, he's being fancy. He's
fading in from the
and
time
out of this
stream.
dimension. Well, thank you, Chris, Professor Time, for joining us, for joining this on this auspicious evening, this Sunday sesh, this get-together of souls that are searching for the authentic things in life. Tonight, we're talking about health. We've been talking about some natural remedies, and I'm talking about fats right now. And I want you to know that fats are walnuts, flaxseed, chia seed, hemp seed, fish, fatty fish. Right there. Those are good fats for the body. And you heard me say hemp seeds. You know you can get hemp seeds shelled at Walmart in like a big juggin. They sell it in like it's like a 3-pound, 4-pound juggin of just nothing but shelled hemp seeds.
Really?
And it's one of the best fats that you can consume for your body. So fats are an overlooked nutrient that we really need to pay attention to. And you notice right there, I didn't say beef or chicken. I said fish. Fatty fish, hemp seed, chia, flaxseed, walnuts. All of these are going to be that builds your cannabinoid signaling molecules. They build cannabinoid signaling molecules. Holy shit. By eating raw cannabis, you're getting omega-3 and omega-6. By eating walnuts and flaxseed and chia and hemp seed, you're getting the fats. This is amazing. This is why I eat a lot of salmon. I love salmon, but only good salmon. You got to be careful where you get it from.
I love salmon.
Good fats for the body. Avocados.
I love putting Cajun seasoning on it, man, and I grill that shit up.
That sounds good.
Oh,
that sounds
so
good. And don't forget, look, avocados are good fats. You know what you should do? Get an avocado and do like slices, like some beautiful slices. Spread those over your salmon, and then get a lemon and squeeze lemon. Now remember, you're going Cajun, and then the avocado is a creamy, and then that lemon is like boom. Now your flavor savors are going to be going through the roof.
Drawn
Through the
butter,
roof.
drawn butter and lemon are definitely common with
Oh, gorgeous.
fish,
Yeah.
with salmon. Yeah.
Oh, no. On salmon, I love a big chunk of butter, you know, and as that melts in and it combines with the beautiful fats of the salmon,
Sadly, the
those
mood I've been
omegas
in,
are amazing.
the mood I've been in the past month is junk food. I'm the guy you're talking about, and
I'm the guy he's talking about.
my idea of changing up and having a little bit of fish in my diet is a double fillet of fish from McDonald's. And it is just shit. Let me tell you, I don't feel good after eating McDonald's.
Wait. I want you to say that again.
Yeah.
No, say it again.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been eating crap, and because I'm a single dude and making food.
And you've been going to McDonald's?
Yeah, I go to McDonald's, and to change it up to get some fish, I got a double fillet of fish.
Okay.
You know, who knows what kind of fish it is? It could be
So
filet.
how did you feel after eating the McDonald's and the French fries?
I feel like crap. I always feel like crap after eating McDonald's.
Everybody listen to this. Everybody listen to this. He wanted to switch it up. He wants to be a little more healthy. So he ended up going to McDonald's, which was the first wrong choice. But I'm not judging. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
But he went to McDonald's and he got the fish, which after eating it, he's questioning, is this even fish? And then he doesn't feel good. He feels like shit.
I never feel
You
good
should
after
never
eating
feel like shit
McDonald's.
after you eat. Never.
So I eat a berry bowl. I do treat myself to that. It's expensive, but it's strawberries and blackberries and blueberries and raspberries in a bowl. It's expensive. It's a nice size bowl. But after I eat it, I feel better. I feel refreshed. Like I've done something good for myself. It could be mental. It's probably part mental, part physical, emotional, intellectual. All those things.
No, I hear it. And you feel better by doing better things for yourself.
Yeah.
Even though those better things may not be the best thing.
So it would be a lie to say what you consume gets broken down and it doesn't matter what it is because
but it matters.
It matters because we consume medicines all the time, pills and stuff. It matters what you eat.
It matters.
Yeah,
Look, your body, your energy, your whole aura about you really matters about what you put inside your body first. Your universe is inside of you. You have a universe contained inside your body, and guess what? You are blocking it with saturated fats. You are blocking it with chemicals and dyes and bullshit.
Yeah, and the body is essentially...
That's how you block the pineal gland.
When you eat something, it's really still the outside because it's going through stuff and it's coming out the other end, and the food just gets through us, you know?
Well, there are nutrients that your body is missing. There are nutrients that you're not getting because look, you're not getting them from the foods that you're eating. And really quickly, I want to mention this. I was talking about fats, like good fats.
Yeah.
This is the one that deserves all the applause. This is the fat, and I mentioned it a moment ago, but just to go a little deeper into it, this is
I bought this years ago. This is like 6 years old. It's been sitting on my shelf, and at first it probably not. It just smells bad too. And at first I was taking
it. Doesn't smell good. Throw it away.
I am going to throw it away. Actually,
well, I'm sure you are. I'm just saying, if it doesn't smell good, don't waste your time with it.
It was an interesting prop. Yeah, it's at least.
It is an interesting prop. You're right. A 6-year-old vitamin prop.
Oh, I bought that in 2019. That sucker.
Oh God, it's even worse. 7, 8 years now. So
yeah, I need to buy some new ones. Do you recommend any?
Why are we not eating natural instead of buying vitamins? Why don't we take ginger shots? Why aren't we eating pumpkin seeds?
I think you said it earlier. We're in a rush. We pick our children up at soccer. Mom, can I have McDonald's? Yeah, sure, whatever.
Right. And I'm not blaming people. This is how this is how the organized civilization is speaking to you. And it tells you this is where you go to shop. This is where you go to eat. If you're hungry now, your children are going to want this. They see it on the commercials, on the cartoons that they're watching.
It has to do with money, Oren, because people that are elite have housekeepers, chauffeurs, butlers,
and they don't eat this shit.
And
they don't eat this shit. No, they don't. No, they don't.
The only
guy
I could say that likes fucking McDonald's, and it's just
Trump.
Is Trump.
Right.
I think that has to do with him wanting to look politically nice in front of the common man.
No, he loves it. He
He
just loves it.
probably
Sometimes
does
you
love
love something.
McDonald's.
Sometimes you love something so much you are
Yeah.
blind to what it does to you.
I mean,
You are
they're not.
blind to everything around it.
McDonald's
And
fries are pretty known. If you get them fresh,
actually, no,
McDonald's
they used to
fries,
be. 30 years ago, their French fries were the bomb, and
Yeah.
they've changed. And it's not the same French fry.
They
It
did.
doesn't
It's
have the
not.
same yum.
It's not beef
And
tallow anymore. It's like hydrogenated seed number
it's
486.
been very
or
difficult for
something.
me to
Yeah.
find a good French fry. I have to say that's been a struggle of mine finding good French fries. I love French fries. I love it when they're crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. I love it when there's such a beautiful crunch to such a beautiful flavor. I think peanut oil was one of the best things that you can ever do a French fry
So
in.
Five Guys has good French fries, but they're soggy, but they're still good. I think
I can't do
chicken fries
soggy.
at Five Guys.
Can't do a soggy fry unless of course they were crunchy at one point and they've become soggy, where they
Right.
won't be
I
necessarily
like
soggy. They'll
thick
still have
up
a
fries are
to it.
good. I like potato skins. I'll eat a
So,
baked
so
potato
all these
and eat
fats
the
that you're
skin.
mentioning,
I
all
eat the
these fats
skin
are
when I
so
eat the
bad.
potato.
But all of these fats are so bad for the body. Do you know they say one French fry is like you're having a cigarette? Each French fry is equivalent in the risk of cancer to the body because of the chemicals, because of the way it affects the body.
So I think what is
Each French
interesting,
fry is equivalent to like a cigarette or a pack
Here's
of
something-
cigarettes or something
here's-
crazy.
people really need to research their information because here's something interesting to think about, Lauren. They say cholesterol is bad for your heart. That may
But
be
there's
true.
good cholesterol as well. There's also good cholesterol.
Okay, but that may be true. It might be bad for your heart. But guess what?
It
You
is.
need it
It
for your
blocks the
brain.
arteries.
You might need it for your brain, let's say.
Well, so
So-
it's a brown fat. So it's a brown fat that's
You know.
supposed to be expelled from the body. But here's the thing. McDonald's, Burger King, Jack in the Box, you name it, whatever place you want to name, okay? Sonic, this, that. You eat
Yeah.
their food, and it is blocking the removal of the brown fats of the body. I'm so glad
It
you brought
feels
that
like
up.
it too. McDonald's makes me feel unhealthy after I've eaten it.
Don't even say their name anymore. I don't want to give
Yeah.
them any. I'm serious. I don't want to give them any credo. I don't want to give them any push to like people like, oh, maybe I should go there. You are supposed to be expelling the brown fats in your body,
Well, okay,
but
here's
you
an interesting
don't.
thing.
You don't because you're blocking it from grocery store
Okay,
food, from
so-
overly processed bullshit, from fast food.
Food manufacturers will actually cross-manufacture for each other. So I'll give you an example. I worked at Pinnacle Foods. Great company.
true. I
I
do know about
can't
that.
complain.
How they cross.
They do that. We
Produce.
would make KFC mac and cheese, right? But we're not
Okay.
KFC, and we're not that brand, and we're not selling that or manufacturing that brand. But we
you're
would
doing
make
it.
food for other brands. So
Okay.
these brands definitely, like, you can have a bottler do Coke and Pepsi. Like, that shit happens. Like,
Really?
people
That's
don't
wild.
know. Yeah, it's pretty wild, dude.
That's
Like,
actually wild. That's actually quite interesting. But
Yeah.
it's true. So Angie, when I first met Angie, she was working at a
Manufacturers
bread factory,
make things
Um,
to a formula.
and and the bread factory made bread
You heard about
for
this then.
for like the White House and for all these other places, like amazing. And then all the
Right.
shit they would throw away, they send to the prisons. So all the stuff that wouldn't make it to the
Interesting.
shelf would go to the prisons.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was, and they would make bread for multiple different companies.
So
And I'd be like, wow. I
From
mean,
what I
so
hear,
interesting.
the food in federal prison, especially for like low-level financial crimes, you get pretty good food. Actually, the food's actually pretty good. I've heard that from so many people because the
You know
feds have
something?
money. They
I
gotta spend
don't
the
care
money,
how good the food is. I don't want to
you
go to
know.
prison.
The state. No, I don't want to go
care.
to prison either.
I don't care
The-
how good the food is.
A state will feed you school lunch slop, whereas like the federal prison system will serve you like lobsters.
Yeah, school
shrimp.
food is terrible. Listen, school food
That shit is the best
so
food.
bad, and that's what they're
It's
feeding our
so
children.
Bad. It was bad when I was in school. Did you ever have?
It was bad when I was in school.
Yeah.
Imagine what it is now. It's got to be. I've seen pictures. It's disgusting.
So speaking of school, do you ever do
And
the
imagine
standardized?
what they've got inside of these too. Imagine what they put inside of this
Did,
food.
did you do the standardized tests? Do you remember the sample questions at T-Boy?
I remember. I remember as a kid, we had standardized testing. We had.
Wuzzle means to mix, and only certain people
It was
have that
before we
test.
went into standardized testing. So I
Okay.
graduated '93.
Okay, I graduated '88. Oh, you're a young man.
I am a young man, aren't I? Yes, yes, quite interesting. Oh, that's weird.
I'm more like the Obi-Wan Kenobi / creepy old man.
What's going on over there? Strange. So strange.
Obi-Wan
It's like
Kenobi
it's charging itself.
living in that
What?
himself.
So my Apple phone was totally dead. It died during the Instagram, right? And then it just now turned itself back on.
Yes, it did.
And it building charge.
Uh-huh.
Again, it just did it again. And it's building charge, but there's nothing plugged into it. How is it charging? Is it charging from the ambient air? Or oh my, this is crazy shit.
What if the technology we're carrying in our cell phones is far more advanced than we realize? And
I'm sure we could use it in more of an advanced way, but we're using it very simply, you know?
What if there's stuff in these devices that is far beyond what we know about? Like, we're in a matrix and there's aliens running it. Like, how would we know?
Well, actually, wait. Tonight's micro topic was actually about this. This is crazy. Our phones are controlling us. They are speeding up time. They are distorting our world and our reality. They are mixing digital realms and physical realms together.
So I heard EEGs.
Our phones, but is this to distract us?
Can they read your mind?
Right.
Can they read your mind with it? Because there's technology that's been patented. Well, no, not being patented, but an executive from
has already been
left.
patented. Yes.
So an executive from OpenAI left, and they're going to this startup that reads EEG or EEG readings, brainwave readings, and can translate that into actual reality.
Cowboy!
What's up, everybody?
Highly motivated.
What's up?
So they could translate those brain waves. So tonight's micro topic really was about the food we eat, and then it's morphed into actually what I did want to talk about as well. You know, I wanted to talk about our phones. But before we get into that, because that's an amazing topic. That's an amazing topic, and you're absolutely right. I want to do it because it's bigger than we think. Okay, it's bigger than we think. I just wanted to mention. So eating cannabis is such a big deal, all right? And eating raw bud brings omega-3s and omega-6s to the body. But if you eat the hemp seeds, just the seeds, all right? Now, these right here contain a complete protein. This is big. This is like solving a world problem, but people are blind to this. So I'm going to give it to you right now. A complete protein, it contains omega-3, omega-6. It contains a myriad of different minerals. It contains fiber, iron, magnesium, manganese. These are the building blocks that your body and your mitochondria require. These are the building blocks of life. Look, this is huge. This is
amino acids are life. Yes.
Amino acids, nutrients, multi-nutrients, these are life. So this is using cannabinoids or exocannabinoids. So exocannabinoid is
that. So from another planet?
It's using cannabis to recharge the natural cannabinoids in the endocannabinoids in the body. I mean, we're talking about huge over here, and this is an absolutely enormous thing. Oh, we got G.
Oh,
welcome, Gavin. Welcome to
Gavin.
Sesh. Welcome to Highly Motivated.
What's up, everyone?
Hey,
and by the way, oh, it's too bright. I can't take these off. Look, so hemp seeds are the #1 fat your body requires as a complete protein. And I don't want to forget this. While we're talking about what we could do for our bodies, we said ginger and lemon and garlic and turmeric and black pepper with the turmeric so that it gets into your bloodstream. So mushrooms, not necessarily psychedelic, but you should be consuming lion's mane, reishi, turkey tail, cordyceps. These are in their own individual You know, they are supporting immune support, your cognitive health, energy, metabolism, mushrooms. And it's something we don't think about. It's something we don't do. But we should be, because it's part of your daily health that you're not paying attention to. Now, also, there's another one. It's a black tar looking something, and it comes from the crevices of mountains. Shilajit. Anybody hear about that one?
What's that?
Shilajit. So this is a mineral that comes from the crevices of sheer rock faces.
It's like a molasses.
Like a molasses, but it doesn't become that molasses until they process it. When they get it out of the mountain, it's like rock. It's like a rock that they're chiseling out amber.
Is from the mountains, and then how they do that, they break it up into like little pieces and melt it down. It turns into like a hard molasses type shit.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, isn't that like? But that's how they do it, and that's how they form it. So it's shilajit, and it gives the body all these base minerals that we're missing. I hear it helps in other places as well, people.
Now the main ingredient, when they use to burn it down, is cow urine.
Is what?
They use cow urine with it.
You're gonna have to say that louder.
They use cow piss with it.
Wow. I've got shilajit gummies, and now that I know that, I got some shilajit gummies. I got some raw garlic. A lot of people don't know that. I watched this cooking dude, like Google cooking.
Oh yeah. And he used it to
make a steak. What's the guy's name?
Guga.
That's right. I love this guy. He makes steaks, and he'll cover them in butter and age them. He'll cover them in duck fat and ghee and saffron. I mean, he'll do so many different things to try and make the ultimate steak. I have to tell you, every time I hear an ooh and an ah out of him, I get jealous.
That's one thing they don't do on TV enough is food. They always fake it. They're like, this food is delicious. They never actually have good food.
So wait. My question is, how was his shilajit steak?
Everyone rated it shit. So
they said it was good?
No. Shit.
Oh, it tasted like shit.
It was bad.
It was bad. Real bad. He's like bad, real bad. Google Foods, he's the shit. Been watching him for years. Yeah, even made our own version of his smash burgers. I love him. I think I love how he examines it, how he researches, how he does multiple ones. Like here's the test, like 3 versions. And we're doing it normal, we'll do this, boom, boom, boom. And I mean, the guy and he's funny, and he's fun.
I've only seen like a little bit of Iron
Chef. So look up Guga. You're gonna love him. Guga Chef.
I've seen Iron Chef. I've never seen Chopped. I've heard of Chopped.
Chopped is a lot of fun. I used to enjoy that. They give him a basket with food.
Okay.
So here's the thing, people. We're talking about food tonight. We're talking about better health. We're gonna jump into a different topic in just a moment. If I can do it, I've got a bit of a headache. My neck hurts. I haven't taken any pain pills. And at this point in the evening, I won't. Maybe I will if it gets bad, because it's a very different kind of pain that's hard to explain. It's worse than a migraine. Not yet. It's not there yet.
Are you taking ibuprofen, Tylenol?
I'm doing ibuprofen and I'm doing muscle relaxers. But I'd rather not. I'd rather do cannabis. I'd rather do cannabis.
Yeah, will do you.
Well, you know something? Let me practice as I preach. Let me practice as I preach, and let me get the Gold Flower Cannabis Ideal. This is a beautiful rosin. We're going to open it fresh right here. Boom. Just like so. We're going to open it. And by the way, if you see dirt on my fingers, I was in the garden. Like I was like, I didn't need a shovel. I was like just reaching in because the soil's soft right now. So I was getting in there like a groundhog or something. I was tearing away some soil, and it felt good. It felt
Hey,
good.
be careful. Be careful with that. If you have a lot of armadillos on your property,
I
they're
haven't
linking
seen an
them with-
armadillo here.
Good, because they're linking them with leprosy.
Oh shit!
And Florida right now has like 20 or 30 cases.
Wow.
Really? Holy
Most
shit!
of them are here in Central Florida. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is fruit stand.
Damn.
Look at how beautiful that color is. How clear of a rosin, not resin, rosin. Wow. That is just amazing. You see how that bubble's like not moving? The bubble is moving. If it is moving, it's moving like crazy slow.
Now, is that
So-
a sativa?
This is a sativa. This is fruit stand. Now I've only had fruit stand in like the rosin batter that I put in the proxy, and it's smoky. You could put this in the proxy too. But look how clear and clean of a rosin this is. Someone said that the rosins were too dark. Look, the bubble moves so slow. This is serious. Like this right here is like, holy free holies. It's 1,000 milligrams right here in my hand. 1,000 milligrams available at Goldflower Cannabis, a medical cannabis provider in the state of Florida. If you got a medical card, go. Okay, so here, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna smoke it. Ooh, shit. I'm gonna put a little dab on my finger, and I'll show you how much, just very little. Look at that. It's a small amount. Hold on. All right, I'm closing it. See, I closed it. I put the little front thingy back on it. I'm putting it down here. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. That's it. You see that? That's the amount. Now, it's a little more than a droplet. Maybe it's like 2 or 3 droplets. So maybe that right there is 30 milligrams. Can we say that's maybe 20? Maybe 20. Let's say 20. So I'm going to lick on, and I'm just going to put it right here underneath on my gums and my tongue. That tastes good. Wow, that is citrusy.
I had a Goldflower's Cascade Orange. It was so
Cascade Orange smokes nice. This tastes like an orange peel, or like a tangerine peel. Like, you know, when you like, if you bite into it, like as a kid, I used to bite in the lemons. Like,
yeah, that's just nasty.
But no, this tastes like a tangerine peel. Wow, that is delicious. Oh, send greetings to Rachel over there. Much positivity. I recognize the cough. Y'all, this is the greatest community, and I just want to thank everybody for showing up. All the people on the screen, all the people watching from wherever you might be watching us. We are only on 6 channels right now. We were on 7, but the Insta-Chacha did something weird. Shut us down. Maybe Insta-Chacha. Remember we did Insta-Chacha, I think it was on Friday, and like at 30 minutes, they cut us off.
Man, I couldn't be here Friday. I was night fishing.
Night fishing.
Yep. Doing some Crystal River night fishing.
Crystal River night fishing. What kind of fish do you catch in the Crystal River night fishing?
Listen, we spent over
Not
$300 in fishing shit and did not catch shit. It was so dead. We caught a crab. That's what we caught.
You caught a crab.
After fishing out there for 7 hours at night.
So I've moved over to a pressed coconut now. So I drunk a coconut water a moment ago, and now the same brand, also available at Aldi's, is pressed coconut water. I'll be honest, they're discontinuing this. So I bought up like almost a pallet full, I feel like. And it's almost gone already. It's ridiculous. But I found a cachet of their coconut waters. They're rebranding it, that's all. They're gonna bring a new box out. I don't know why they do that. Whatever. Maybe a new supplier. Maybe different coconuts. Maybe they come from a different island. Who knows? But delicious nonetheless. Organic, lovely, lovely. Ingredients I understand because they're natural. Nothing foreign is being put into this. And that's what I love. So just now, I did the rosin. I just did a little dabble do ya. And I'll tell you something. Tastes good. Like this is, so it's Fruit Stand. Fruit Stand from Goldflower Cannabis. And so I put it back in its little baggie so I know what I'm putting on my tongue. I have another one over here, which is, I can't read anything right now. All writing looks so small. I just can't see shit. It's close to the same color as the oils I get. I was asleep, LOL. Wait, did I wake you up with my loud voice? She was asleep. I must have yelled. Troublesome Red tells me that if you have headphones on, be careful. When I introduce people or welcome them to the show, I tend to be rather loud. And so sorry, not sorry. That's my energy. That's the show. That's what the show does to me. That's what this community does to me, because this is absolutely awesome. So I want to, all right. So night fishing. Sorry, Gavin, you didn't catch anything. Maybe an alligator. He does like to wrestle alligators or crocodiles. Alligators.
Alligators. No crocodiles.
Alligators. Crocodiles are like in South Africa. We have crocodiles in Miami.
We got crocodiles down in
There are crocodiles in Miami. Welcome. Troublesome Red.
We got crocodiles.
Right here.
He's
highly motivated.
As long as you're near salt water, there's crocodiles in there.
Hello. You came right in at the right time because Gavin was telling us about crocodile or alligator and crocodile. And then, of course, so when's the last time you wrestled an alligator, Florida man?
It's been quite a few years.
Oh,
I didn't go fishing for alligators, though. I went fishing for sharks, and we didn't catch them.
Sharks in Crystal River?
Yeah, it's brackish water.
Brackish, so it's okay.
Bull sharks.
Yep, bull sharks, black tips, and there's one more. Bonnet heads.
Really? That's a lot of different sharks in that. I'm not getting in there. That is crazy.
Yeah, we actually had a gator attack on the Akawaha at the
yeah, like
we had a gator attack at the Akawaha.
It just happened. It was a tourist too.
Yeah, she decided to go swimming on a boogie board.
Yeah, you don't do that down here. Especially gators. Akawaha River is a no-go.
Yeah, there are a lot of gators there, boy.
Yeah, unless you're in the springs, don't go in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of gators.
Wow. That is something. By the way, I'm just letting you know, I have definitely hotboxed the hotbox tonight. It is a little smoky in here. I definitely
it's not that
feel
bad.
it.
I seen a video of this chick. She was live on stream, and everyone thought that what they were looking at was a wall until she appears through the smoke like this, and everyone realized she had completely hotboxed her whole fucking room. That it was just so fucking cloudy.
Look, I'm loving it. I'm sitting here.
She
going,
had to get like up to the screen like this just so everyone could see that like it's not a wall. It's just smoke.
So I would have to use okay, we got to think about this, people. How can I do this? There's different ways. I've got a device here somewhere. I've got these little volcano things.
Yep, leaf blower, hair dryer.
A hair dryer. We can like hook up like a thing. You're right.
Like those use at the big festivals, the big leaf blower ones.
Yeah, that's great. So that would fill the room really quickly.
Encased bongs you could step into, or like a.
I've seen that. That looks fantastic fun.
It's pretty cool.
That looks like so much fun.
You know, at my
you'd
age, 51,
smell for the rest of the day. You would dig to the high heavens for all day.
So
jumping one of those.
My clothing is literally hanging almost here. I can almost reach my clothing. So my shirts, I've got pants, all my decent, nice shit for work, right? And you know, for going out and for whatever, you know, and most of my gardening shit or everyday wear is on the floor, right here. But everything is hanging right there. And so I smoke in here nonstop. all my shit smells. It's like, I don't think I have something that does not smell like weed. I mean, I must leave the house and it must be like a, whoom. Hello, world.
That's what that's for.
I am here.
That's what my black
Right.
suede's for.
And you're going to know it.
Weed
Well, I was
smoke
in line at
machines
like
on
CVS or Walgreens, and some guy behind me kept, it smells good. I don't know, man. I know it smells good.
Yeah,
It smells really good. And I'm like, I'm thinking, I don't know, it could be my naturalness.
My
Giving
son's
off
late
smell.
father, he had a back issue and he put deep heat on, goes to the supermarket with his mate, and every guy that walked past just turned and gave him a big sniff because of the deep heat.
See, that's exactly it. It was like, yes. And people,
He's like, I felt so uncomfortable. It was the first time in my life I've ever had every man coming past me giving me a sniff.
you know, that's funny. That is funny. That is cute.
Sativa
That
is
is-
strong enough for a man, made for a woman.
Sativa, yes. Well, and you know, I think when you eat the right foods and you take care of your body, your smell, your natural smell is sweeter and more attractive. Look, I don't use, I use deodorant, but not every day. And the deodorant I use has no aluminum, it has no chemicals, it's natural, and it costs a freaking fortune, but that's what I use.
Oh, yeah,
And I use that, but not all the time. Now, do I smell? Because look, I consume large
That's what
amounts of
this
garlic.
is for. And I have to be very sparingly with this because they don't make this brand anymore. It's a black suede
Wait.
spray.
So my spray my favorite is Issey Miyake.
I want to take it to that Indian dude that can make who
Oh.
can make the
Yeah,
perfumes
yeah,
with
yeah.
the smell, because
Yeah.
this is a discontinued.
They can
spray.
do that. They can make
So
it.
I want to take it to a perfume person and actually get more of it made.
A
I don't even have
parfumist.
the lid for it, but
A parfumist.
where's the lid?
Did you say a parfumist?
A parfumist.
I turned big.
You did. You did. You're huge
Touched
for a
by
moment,
black
man. That's
suede.
awesome. I see
I
that.
tried like
So
I like
mine is
Aqua
Issey
Digi. Yeah,
Miyake,
that's my
or
favorite.
for women,
I haven't worn that in years.
it's
but that's my favorite
oh,
to wear Aqua Digi.
what is it? Angie's most amazing. It's
I
most
hate
amazing.
women's perfumes. It's way
But this
overpowered.
one
That's why I've
is
got this
so
one. 'Cause it
amazing,
smells-
so delicious, and also the Issey Miyake for women. Look, when you smell Issey Miyake, this is the most beautiful cologne perfume that it goes with everybody, and it's like it
I'm gonna
brings
make-
out your natural hormones.
How about
That's what I'm saying. Food makes a big deal, and I consume a lot of garlic.
Yeah.
Fresh
So
garlic
would that be as
contains,
close as those pheromone perfume ads that you see all over Instagram?
You know, anybody ever try that crap? Anybody?
I wouldn't want to
Yeah.
risk it. I live in a country where like 900 plus people are directly related to me. I don't want to risk that.
Boy, dating has to be really something then.
And
You know.
it's terrible.
When
It is terrible.
her swiping. Oh, related.
Potentially related.
Look
funny.
familiar. We're not going to take it related. You know, she's searching in the next freaking town, and still related. She
So
checks
where are you
database and last
located
names.
again?
No.
New Zealand.
No.
New Zealand. New Zealand.
Yeah.
It's a
I
small
guess people
place.
don't realize that because there's such a much smaller. The countryside is big. It just doesn't have as many people. And very
Interesting.
close knit communities, small country communities that are not. They don't have Walmarts. They don't have Target. They don't have all these big
Right.
shops and stores. And
We
Right.
have Target, but it's the furniture store, not the big everything store.
Right.
interesting.
Tarjay.
So
They have Hungry
Target.
Jacks, but they don't have.
We have Kmart.
Kmart.
That's our version of Walmart.
Wow, Kmart
Why
closed
do you
down.
want
in our
that?
country.
This is in America.
Not anymore.
Yeah, no, you can get Kmart
Kmart,
here,
Kmart, New
Australia,
Zealand's doing
Guam.
great. Wow.
That's pretty wild.
Big lots. That's crazy.
We recently got a
Costco.
Costco like last year, but it's only up north.
I saw a thing up north called Gerald's or something. Gerald's. I'm like, oh, Gerald's. Let's go to Gerald's.
That's the name of my stuffed goat.
Oh, your stuffed goat?
Yeah, I have a goat teddy thing. It's like weighted for like anxiety, and its name's Gerald. Like if that was its actual name on its tag, its actual name was Gerald the goat.
Well, I'm glad you kept it as Gerald. Gerald's a great name. Gerald's a good name for a sheep, for a goat. Gerald, actually, for a chicken, even for a chicken, people, called Gerald. By the way, I'm so happy that Gavin came in full force this evening with his cinematic adventure.
I don't know what happened.
Adventure camera angles. You're amazing. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing things over there.
So
We got the eyeball cam at the moment. There we go.
I can walk around like a 10 o'clock and move my arms around.
Well, one sec. We're gonna. Wait, I'm gonna go through a. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Ooh.
All right. I don't know what that did. I'm like, I don't know what that did. Oh, wow. Yeah. So I'm really excited. I'm not going to be on pain pills this evening. Oh, I shouldn't do that. No. No stretching. No stretching. Oh, no. So if anybody's still curious, I'm still recovering from a thunderclap, back of the neck to the top of the head. It could have been something more serious. It could be a precursor to something more serious. So I'm letting myself heal. I'm not overdoing
Tell the
it.
goat the next time he does that, he's going to be curry.
Oh no, I'm selling the goat. That's it. I'm done with this fucking goat. Listen. I'm done. I'm done with goats. You know something? I thought about this. If I can't handle goats, holy shit! As I get older and I get injured like this by a goat, the goat's
I saw
going.
on social media some guy got ran in the back by his goat, and then the next scene they show like barbecued goat. And the guy's like, "I took care of the goat."
I took care of the goat. Actually,
Absolutely.
cabreo is goat meat, and cabreo. Look, Zeus is fat.
Because they could be like
He's
real
big,
jerks, right? Like
meaty.
Right.
Yeah, look, we can get some nice pulqueles out of him. Pulquele would be like a drumstick. We can get like some nice big chops, some sirloin goat. Oh, let me tell you what, it's exciting.
Very tasty bite too, because the vengeance in that bite. Like, you attack me, now you're my food.
Well, you know that would be the revenge. But I can't do it. I can't kill anything. I'm like terrible. So I
Who
would
said
have
you had to
take
kill it?
Right, I'm gonna take it to somebody else, and I'll say goodbye. Goodbye to you, Zeus. Goodbye.
See you when you're on my
back to
plate.
Mount Olympus. You are cast banished. We'll be eating you later. Yes. So
nice Chianti with a THC glaze.
with a THC what glaze?
Glaze.
It's a mint THC glaze on the goat. So it's lovely. It's got limonene, little citroen, alpha pinene. Oh, it is the bombing. So look, but food is a big deal, and mixing cannabis and food together are huge. Look, in a moment, I want if we can, we'll jump into it. Fermented cannabis. And I don't think anybody's doing it this way. At all. So this is something super fresh, and we should be adding things like garlic. We should be adding things like ginger and turmeric into this fermented cannabis oomph. This is going to be a superfood powerhouse that rejuvenates the body, brain, and everything. So a fermented cannabis blend.
Right now, I mean, if you watch Willie Nelson, you know, he's got his new remedy out.
Yeah.
It's non-alcoholic,
cannabis based.
Yeah, and people are raving about it because they're not drinking as much anymore. So
look, it comes down to taste and effect. It comes down to so many different factors. And and that's a great that Willie's remedy, Willie Nelson's THC drink, non-alcoholic. I think that's amazing. And I, you know, now with the new laws they're passing of 0.4% by volume, they're going to have to change everything. Even Willie's is going to have change it around again. This is going to affect the entire THC beverage market. And that's something that I've actually started to enjoy. The non-seltzers, the fruit juices, no seltzers. I can't do seltzer. Seltzer is just gross. I don't know how anybody can try to get drunk on a seltzer. You got to try really hard, number one. You got to drink through a lot of these seltzers, and it's not easy. And then you're going to pee a lot after the second one. The third one is just like you're going in the danger zone. I don't even know what you're consuming anymore.
Good one. They've got the Cheech and Chong brand's pretty good. They have a Tommy. It's Tommy Palmer, and then they've got Cheech's Peaches, which is pretty good.
I've got a gift for you. I have 6-packs, many, like stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks. I was going to do it as a giveaway, but I felt if we did that, I'd be breaching some sort of something. So, Cowboy, remind me. Don't have to remind me. I'll bring it. I have 2 different Cheech and Chong drinks. I have one that tastes like a beer, and another one that doesn't, but it's a seltzery thing. And so I got some good shit for you. So and Gavin, it's not alcoholic. So wait, is Gavin still here? No, Gavin's gone. No, he's still here. Okay. Couldn't tell. So Gavin, I've got some THC drinks for you as well. I can't ship them because they're heavy, and that would cost a lot. So I will give them to the Florida peeps. Cowboy and Gavin, I got gifts for y'all. And
appreciate it.
And because you just mentioned the Cheech and Chong, and you just mentioned their drinks, and they're awesome. These guys, look,
well,
I love their branding. Oh,
yeah, they give them to me out of Fire Rock. So
okay, well, that's pretty awesome. And you said the peach one was good.
Free drink. Yeah, the
free drinks, right? I mean, you know. Well, that is pretty cool. And by the way, I want to remind you, I'm still just going down my list of beneficial foods that the body requires. Let's stay healthy. Let's get healthy. Let's do this, you know. So I want to mention it. Garlic and cannabis together. Actually, this is a culinary and medicinal uses. Research, support cardiovascular health and immune function. That's garlic. And you, of course, add cannabis to any one of these. And it's going to be amazing. Also, roasted garlic develops a sweeter sulfur compounds, has different flavors, so it's beautiful for cooking, but it also creates a certain chemical compound that that's for the immune system of the body. Olive oil, good.
Cannabis
real
pickled garlic
pure
sounds
olive
good.
oil. Well, roasting garlic in olive oil is delish. And olive oil, real olive oil, people, not one that's like 30% this, 20% this, 10% that, 100% olives. That's your ingredient. 100% olive oil. Oil from the olive that has been crushed by the oppressed. No. It could be. There's a lot of flavor in oppression. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But olive oil is polyphenols. It's excellent for any kind of infusion, especially cannabis. Put raw cannabis and raw garlic and ginger and other compounds, you know, all into a olive oil blend, right? Put all of that into olive oil and roast it all. That's going to be amazing. That's for cardiovascular health. It's for infections. It is for the flu. All these things I'm telling you right now are to heal your body, heal your mind, and open up your pineal gland. But yes, I think, look, definitely we need fresh herbs. We need whole foods. We need healthy fats. We need fermented foods, medicinal teas using cannabis and garlic and ginger and ghee and heavy whipping creams, real butter, real spices. You know, back in the ancient world, the spices healed us. Ancient, real spices. They were part of the food. They were part of the flavor. They were part of the healing. That's why, look, food to me is the number one. I think we should be asking, you know, who is guiding the food decisions in the United States? Who is controlling all the food? Because there's like a handful of companies that control all the food.
Nobody now, because there's not an FDA.
What do you mean? There is an FDA still.
It's shut down right now.
Oh, because they have spending issues?
Yes.
No surprise there.
I was dripping. You know, there isn't a surprise there because our government keeps running out of money.
At the moment, anything that I hear
come
come from America, I'm like, that's not a fucking surprise.
It's not. Well, I mean, we do. What is this? Blueberry MF. That's like blueberry motherfucker. Blueberry yum yum, blueberry muffin. So blueberry muffin, which is an indica, and I probably need an indica at this point to relax mind muscle. Let me just, if I can get it open. This is a heavyweight heads, all right? Blueberry muffin. Gold flower cannabis, baby. Woo!
Oh, I remember the blueberry muffin.
Oh my God, it smells like a blueberry muffin. I don't know if it smells that way because like I want it to, like where you see images on the surface of Mars, like a face, even though I bet you there's a face, I bet you. But you see it and your brain kind of, I mean, but smell, everybody smell that. That's like, do you smell that? Let's take this out. Let's get it. Oh. So I mean, it's got a decent nuggy nugs. Look at that. Is it purple? I got to take off the glasses to see. Got to take off these glasses. It's so bright. I'm so sensitive to this. Here we go. Me. All right. Oh yeah. No, it looks good. Look at that. It's crystally. It's got, you know, and this is from the hydroponic. 100% hydroponic. Let's give it a crack. Cracks open. Nice. You see the purple?
Ooh.
It's got a really beautiful aroma.
Watching you do that makes my nose itch because I can't actually handle weed in my hands for long because I get itchy.
Really? Wait.
I have like a literal allergic reaction to handling cannabis. Which is why if I'm ever smoking, you'll see me filling my bowl up with a spoon. I'll literally sit there itching.
Very
just
interesting.
End up with hives all over me.
So are there other things that bother you as well?
I have sensitivity to chemicals.
Okay. See, that's very interesting. So you're sensitive to chemicals.
And LSD doesn't do shit.
So if the cannabis was you know, not grown with pesticides or fertilizers and not with all that crazy shit.
It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. We used to grow our own weed and I'd still end up the same.
From just even touching it and handling it.
Mm-hmm.
When
we were growing our own, I was never allowed to. Yeah, I was never. My son's late father would never let me touch the weed because I'd end up with hives all over my hands.
Wow, I'm glad we're talking about this tonight because other people might have the same issue, but you have no problem smoking it.
No issue smoking it. I just can't touch it.
It's like just smoke it. You do it to you like. I don't know. I've got itches all over.
I'm not one of those weirdos that will eat something and then be like, oh, why is this spicy? No. I see it all over the internet, someone will be eating a strawberry or a pineapple and they just think that the spiciness of their tongue is meant to be there. Not realizing they're actually having an allergic reaction to that item.
And you know, that is very... So have you eaten cannabis raw? Like chewed on it? Would that, you think that would give you like an allergic reaction?
Maybe. I've eaten like peanut butter and I've had edibles and stuff. It doesn't have the same effect. It's just The
It's
buds
just
itself
the-
will
it's
make
just
me
the bud.
itchy,
It's
and
just the
I'll end
bud
up with
raw.
hives and stuff.
So it's just the bud raw. That is so interesting. That I mean, I find that
Like
that
I
very intriguing.
can hold a stalk. I can sit there holding a stalk, and it won't do the same. It's just if I'm handling the bud and getting the THC all on my
trichomes.
hands, it will.
So getting
Yeah.
the trichomes on you, so you're allergic or having to the trichome, not necessarily so to the sugar on the leaves. The sugar on the leaves. Wow. So not the
My
plant,
body's weird. I
the
can't
plant
even
you're
take
okay with, but when
LSD.
it starts to produce crystals or any of those the trichomes get on her skin, she has an allergic reaction.
Yeah, I can't even take LSD. It doesn't work.
LSD?
It doesn't work.
I love
nothing to my
I
brain.
love how we platform from cannabis to, I can't even take LSD. Yeah, it doesn't work on me.
My
That's
body
bullshit.
works really weird when it comes to different stuff.
So Angie's the same. Like mushrooms, no offense. I
Mushrooms,
brought home-
love mushrooms.
love mushrooms. See,
Love mushrooms. I can take
and-
mushrooms. I just can't take LSD because it does nothing, and it's a waste of money.
that is
My son's father
wild.
discovered that after giving me 500 milligrams of LSD, and it did absolutely fucking nothing.
Acid doesn't do much to me. I I mean, it's been a long time since I've done acid, but when I used to do acid, it just really never had much of an effect on me, and I didn't enjoy it. I always had bad trips. Every time it's like I had a bad trip.
Had no form of trip at all. My son's father and I did a test on it, and we would take the exact same dose at the exact same time. He'd be off his chops, and I'm just sitting there like, so when's it going to kick in?
Well,
And he'd be like,
so you might be missing, but you said mushrooms, you're fine.
Yep, mushrooms.
Yeah, that's
I'm
wild. I
love them.
mushrooms. Love them. Love mushrooms. I love medicinal mushrooms mixed with psilocybin, which actually turns into illobin, and illobin is the one that gives you the psychotropicness. And that's illobin, but it starts off as psilocybin, and it breaks down in your body and becomes something absolutely amazing. But for Angie, no. I brought home this beautiful gold chocolate, like it was like supposed to be the shiznit, and I brought the shiznit home, and I cut it in half, and I was about to cut more pieces, and there was a big chunk of it. Angie loves dark chocolate, and she's like, "Oh, is that dark chocolate?" I'm like, "Yeah." Didn't even get to tell her it was mushroom chocolate. She grabbed the chunk and took a good chunk, a good bite, and she's looking. She goes, "Oh, that tastes good." And I'm watching her, and I'm like, "Yeah, it tastes good. That's mushroom chocolate." She's like, "What?" "Well, I guess I'm gonna trip tonight." I'm like, "Yeah, all right." So I took a nice big chunk, maybe a 2 gram, 3 gram chunk, I don't know, put it in my mouth, and I'm like, some good chocolate. So she's eating this whole half. I didn't stop her, because as she's going through, she's like thinking it's chocolate, not a big deal. And with mushrooms, if you do a little bit and then you do a lot more later, it's not going to matter, because that little bit, that's your trip. That's what you're going to be doing. You're not going to get higher than that. You got to start high and work down. That's mushrooms. And it's nice if you lemon tech, maybe drink a little shot of lemon when you start with
Orange
some
juice.
mushrooms. Orange juice is good too. Mango's lovely. Because the terpenes activate certain things in your body, and it makes the transition while doing mushrooms so much easier. Of course, I'm only speaking like third party. I'm speaking like somebody else. I don't get it.
Yeah, if you don't like the dirt taste, it's best to mix it in with like some orange juice or something.
But she ate the whole half of this chocolate bar. And she looked at me, she goes, "Yeah, that was great. When is this supposed to kick in?" And I'm like, oh.
It's me on LSD an hour later.
This should be kicking in anytime now. I mean, 20 minutes from now, you're going to feel something. She goes, "Okay." 30 minutes, nothing. An hour, nothing. And she's just looking at me. And she's so disappointed. She goes, "Oren, I'm so disappointed." And I'm high as shit. I took like 3 grams, and I am like, I'm on the couch. I'm like, it's such a beautiful night. I love the air. I'm hungry. I'm high. I mean, mushrooms reconnect me. I'm like, I want to go outside. Let me take off my shoes. Let's go outside. Let's look at the moon.
Feel grounded.
Like, right.
You feel like a fairy in a tutu running around the yard.
Right. She goes, "Go play. Go play outside, or I don't feel like it." I'm like, "But you ate mushrooms. What do you mean you don't feel like it?" She goes, "I don't feel anything." The chocolate was okay. It was good. I ate it. I'm like, okay. So, and I've given her chocolate since. She ate a lot. It was like an insane amount. It was like the equivalent. It was thick chocolate. It was like a thick half a moon. Thick half a moon. She took it down, and I'm just like, and I took like a chunker, and I was whoa, and wow, nothing. So I looked it up, and some people are missing that certain chemical. Some people are just too into fucking reality that they don't want to see the fabric of space and time.
I'm too autistic for LSD.
Hey, it's King Swish. Everybody welcome King Swish 420. By the way, I'm letting you know I'm rolling the blueberry muffin with the Tyson Future Roller Wraps. They're the best papers I've ever used. Done. They're unbleached. They're beautiful. Whoever's making this for the Tyson brand, they know what they're doing. I'm not the biggest fan. I am and I'm not. I'm not a fan of Tyson because, but I'm a fan of his determination, of his rebranding himself, in a marketing sense. So I'm a fan in different ways. But these papers are amazing. You open them up. Look, if you like, I don't do tips. I don't give a shit. I do a little twisty. But you can get these beautiful tips right here. And they're just beautiful. They're very nice. And then below, you have the papers. And the papers are the hemp. They are unbleached. They are badass. They roll themselves. Just love it. So I take off this beautiful paper. And I want to let you know that I've taken out of retirement my rolling tray. So this is the Game of Thrones, but done as Grand Theft Auto.
I want it. I want it.
It's a Grand Theft Auto version of Game of Thrones. I bought this during the height of Game of Thrones, yo.
I love it.
And as you can see all your favorite characters as GTA players, as Grand Theft Auto players. And so I've refound this. I forgot where it went. So I found, what is this? Oh, well, that's smoked. That's golden. I refound it again. It's a fantastic tray. I loved Game of Thrones. I hated the ending. I was sad. It's such an amazing series, and they just pissed it away. Last season, the finale, pissed it away.
It
like The
felt
Sopranos.
It felt rushed last season.
It was rushed. Well, look, same with The Sopranos. It's like they were building you up to this last episode, and everything was amazing. And then the last episode, the finale, it was just like, huh?
Have you ever watched The Witcher?
The Witcher, I love The Witcher. I think that is his true role right there.
Yeah.
Who? Because
Superman,
The Witcher was two different people throughout the whole fucking series.
The actual Witcher.
Who was it? It was Henry Cavill?
Henry
Cavill, and then there was someone else as well.
But Henry, a young lady, but she's not the Witcher, and the Witcher is still the Witcher. It's like the side stories. So in between, it's like instead of going straight to Middle Earth, you're going to learn about everybody and anybody. But their stories are amazing, and all their stories tie back in. I'm glad you mentioned The Witcher. I fucking love it. I think that's Henry Cavill, which is Superman, which he's played a great Superman, but the role that is meant for him is The Witcher. And I think he loves it.
He's done so much research, and he's read the books and all that.
I think he loves it.
He loves it so much.
He loves it. His acting, listen, he's not like the best actor, but in The Witcher, he is. He's doing like...
Yeah, it was Liam's Hemsworth from season 4 onwards.
Yeah, Liam Hemsworth. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, so Henry Cavill only played Geralt season 1 into 3, and then Liam Hemsworth took over. Because I
haven't seen it
think
then.
Henry
I haven't
Cavill had
seen
to
it with
go.
Liam Hemsworth. Wait,
Henry Cavill had to go do a different film at the time, so they
What?
just switched out. You can see the difference between season 1 and season 4. Season
I was about
3
to
and season
say,
4.
it has to be
There's
because
the facial structure
so he
changes.
comes in season 4.
Yeah. Henry Cavill only
Holy
does the first 3
shit.
seasons.
There was so
Seriously,
much
I'm gonna go
backlash
after
to
this
it,
now. Now I
too.
gotta go watch The Witcher. Holy shit. I think they only have up to season 3
You can
on
see
Netflix.
it in the mannerisms, the facial structure, and the emotion that comes across as well. It's not the same person.
It's different.
I was kind of, when I said, I was like, that's not The Witcher.
Yeah.
Who's this
I'm
imposter?
so sad. Oh, I'm
There
so
was
sad.
so much backlash
And I-
from movie critics, and there was so much.
Look,
Yeah.
Look, listen, I am so disappointed in so many shows, and especially the movies. The movies have become terrible. Like movies, we've talked about, me and Christopher here have talked about this numerous times, how movies have lost their story.
So,
Like, I saw
according to
Total
the internet, Henry
Running Man.
Cavill left due to creative differences. As a massive fan of the original books and games, Cavill wanted to stay faithful to the adaptation,
Yeah.
but the showrunners and writers wanted to go a different direction.
Right.
So there's
Oh.
money. There's
All right,
money behind the scenes that people don't see. That like
You know something? I kind of appreciate him a little bit more now.
You know.
Wow. You know
Yeah.
something? I'm now a fan of his. I was a fan of his because of The Witcher. Because of as Superman, I wasn't a fan. But because of The Witcher, he played such a
I've
good
only
role.
seen clips of his work. I've never seen any of these.
Oh,
Superman
you're going to love it. Go
films.
watch The Witcher from the beginning.
That's
I've
a good
restarted
show.
it numerous times.
So you're saying they changed
There's
it up
a
in
game,
season
too.
3 and
There's
it's
a
not the
game.
same
Season 4.
anymore?
So
Season 4, okay.
season 1 to 3 is Henry Cavill. Season
Right.
4 onwards is Liam Hemsworth.
Oh, okay. It's some other guy.
Well, Liam Hemsworth had played, did he play any superheroes? No. No.
No.
Which one's Liam? Is
No,
that the
Name
one?
sounds
That's the one that was
familiar.
married
You're
to,
thinking of
no.
his brother Chris. You're thinking
Yeah,
of his
Chris
brother Chris.
Hemsworth.
Chris,
Thor.
right, Thor. But Liam. So wait, is that the one that was married to Miley?
Leah, I don't know if anyone's seen the Hunger
That's
Games.
the one that was married to Miley Cyrus.
I think so, yeah.
That's the one she wrote the famous
If you've
song
seen the
for.
Hunger
I heard-
Games, he's the main love interest of the main character.
I
Of
heard
course
he
Liam
is. There
is the
has,
Hemsworth.
early stage Alzheimer's. I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Who?
Liam Hemsworth. I can be wrong though. Early stage Alzheimer's. I seen it in an article once. It was a long time ago, and I don't believe it was real. But I don't know. I never done research on it.
Are you reading the Inquirer?
Right.
Inquiring
Bat Boy.
minds want to know.
Everyone knows about Bat Boy and the aliens.
You got to be careful what you're reading, because a lot of that stuff out there is crap.
Everything's
And,
crap. You live in a matrix. That's all crap.
I don't look.
Well,
I don't
believe
read.
in anything unless I do research on it and I figure it out.
Yeah.
So
I'm
critical
to
thinking,
believe
right.
it, dude. You know.
yes,
Right.
no,
yeah.
simple, critical thinking, 100%, and that's something that we've lost in our society. You know, we've lost as people. We've lost that critical, simple thinking. Look, I promote it on the show. Simple thinking, simple people, simple thoughts and ideas create amazing things. If it's complicated, then it's you know, and it doesn't make sense and it doesn't feel right, then don't go that direction. So just to kind of keep to end out the good foods for the body, I just wanted to mention that all these things that we've talked about, you know, all these things that we've brought to the table, healthy eating is going to be such an important thing to bringing your health and bringing your body back to where it should be. So in that, let me just pull this up. Okay. So Christopher, at the beginning of the show, mentioned something about phones. And he mentioned something about, you know, how the phones could be controlling us, distracting us. And I call it the device that ate reality. It's actually something I want to mention, this blueberry muffin. has such a beautiful smooth smoke. I just rolled one up really quickly, and look, that's my Hisnucci. Yeah, a quick a Grammy smoky. But the smoke is smooth and it's so nice. The raw bud smells. I mean, it. Look at it. I'm probably gonna drop it. Let me see if I can do it. Here we go. And this is all hydroponic. And keep in mind, hydroponic buds to me don't always look the most fluffy. You get that with like salt grow. You get that with living soil. More of a fluffy bud. These are a little more compact in, tighter nugs, but they're big and they're nice. You know? Ooh.
I got some pina colada.
Oh, you got, oh, very nice. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Let me see it closer. That looks like a
Get your
pretty
face out of the
compact
picture. It's zooming in on your face. There we go.
That looks like a gorgeous bud. Look at that. Look at the gorgeous coloring.
Looks
on that.
nice.
Look how nice compact it is. And you can tell that that's hand trimmed because you got these little sugar leaves right there in the bottom there, little sugar leaves.
Mhm.
And that way, because look, hand trimming, you miss a lot of the itsy bitsy leaves, which is okay. Because it protects
There's
your
one
bud
right there.
from getting all banged up and losing the trichomes. Look how frosty that looked. That looks
There's one
frosty
with
as
the better
shit.
sugar leaf right
Let's
here.
see. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, you see that sugar leaf right there? That's
What do you-
protecting your
What's
bud.
sugar leaf? Why do you call it what's
That-
sugar leaf?
Well, that's what grows.
grows.
So the leaves that will have all the trichomes on them,
Mhm.
and that grow off of the buds.
Yeah. Yes.
So when you put it in a roller, it trims those down to nothing. And the roller also knocks off all the
Yeah, the
leaves and
roller
trichomes.
just fucks it all up. Yeah,
It
yeah,
fucks
of
it
course.
off. But hand
Yeah.
trimming like that, because you
Right.
see a little sugar leaf, you know
Plus,
it's
he
hand
handled
trimmed.
like an artisan, like a fine wine, not run around like an industrial product.
You're right. Look, it's organic. They're going to do it right. It's
Right.
beautiful shit. They're going to do it right. You know, the taste is what blows people away. I think
And
when they
that's the-
smoke
That's
gold
the small
flower,
buds.
what's that?
That's the minis.
Oh, you got that was an itsy bitsy? That's the minis. Did you see how big his fucking mini is?
The minis are
Some-
pretty huge from gold flower.
Some innies are out here. That is
And that's from,
no gold flower. Look, gold
grassroots.
flower does people right. Their bud is good. Their people are right. You know, their management is right. The whole system there is doing it right.
They have a cathedral ceiling. Too.
Are they
Isn't that-
perfect?
isn't
Nobody's
that weird?
perfect. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, I like in the Tallahassee location.
Oh, only that location has that.
Only that location. But if
Okay,
you
I
look
didn't
up,
know that.
if you can get pictures of Sebring, Sebring looks like a Vegas location. It's insane.
Okay.
It's two big buildings next to each other. The first one you go in, it's like a salon almost. But it's a big reception desk. And you sit down, you check in, you sit down, you have some flavored water, and then somebody comes to you and says, "Follow me."
You
You're
know,
like, okay.
there should be
And
a
you follow them
podcast.
into this room, into a hallway, which is all neon and crazy and shit. And you open a door, and it opens up to like a Vegas-styled dispensary. Go ahead.
It would be great if we can inject so much money into your podcast that like you can like go to locations and have editors and producers and stuff. You know, here's the weed. We're checking it out.
What, this podcast? I would love to be mobile. I would love to put together a mobile unit where we could travel domestically and go places and talk about places and see
I want to
people,
make a
you know,
TV show with
doing
weed.
it like in the middle of their town, but I wouldn't be able to smoke. Or maybe if it's like Colorado or I don't know, maybe we can smoke. Maybe we'll smoke out dispensaries. Maybe we'll go on a world dispensary tour. We'll get on a container ship. They'll put the magic mystery bus, because that's what it's going to be. Is a magic mystery bus.
Not sure.
But that would be cool. I would love to put money into this, and I do already. Oh, look, Christopher's got a bud he'd like to show as well. We all have buds we're bringing to the table.
I don't know. This is like grape gasoline or something. It's either grape soda
Troublesome.
or grape.
I don't want to see your buds. Don't pick them up. Leave them alone. Don't pick up any of the buds.
I don't have any.
But even if I was thinking, like, just in case you did, You know, you're thinking, yeah, I'm not showing y'all my buds. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it.
I
I'll
have to make
smoke
my
it.
bud.
I
not
can
gonna touch
handle it for like a short period of time. I just can't be playing with it.
I mean, what are you doing? Oh, I am juggling buds. Why? I'm playing with my buds. What the
I'm
fuck is
usually
your problem?
well stocked up,
Don't you
but
do
I'm
this
like,
too? I'm
I'm
just juggling
stretching.
buds.
I'm stretching out my supply right now.
This is how my brain thinks. My brain sees it like that, you know, and you're juggling. I'm like, look, I'm getting hives. Damn it! I've got to stop the juggling act. I don't know. Maybe like I break it up with my hands, so I can see that happening. Like I break the bud up with my hands. I don't use a grinder or a roller because I think it makes for a better joint.
Hmm.
I do that when I roll blunts, but when I use a bong, I usually use the grinder.
Because it's about each hit. Look, more than one hit to the flower on a bong, I think it's cashed already. It's a one hitter quitter. Does that make
Right.
sense?
That's the
Like
problem with bowls and bongs is the
bongs,
first hit
pipes,
tastes
and
great,
bowls, they're one hitter
but then
quitters.
it's like
Because
tastes like
after that,
shit
the
after
flower's
that.
done.
Yeah, it tastes like burnt shit after that, right?
But a joint,
True.
you can continue smoking because you're continuing the invigoration. I try to keep the flame small, like the cherry, because this way I'm getting more flavor. I'm not burning and over resonating all the cannabis, you know. And somebody and the other day somebody was like, you know, I don't like joints because I put them down, I pick it back up, and it tastes like shit. So right before you put it down, blow out. You just blew out all the stale smoke. You just blew out all that smoke that's sitting inside that chamber, sitting inside your joint chamber. So then when you put it out, all that stale smoke would stay inside, right? And it would kind of turn into this like just this nasty smell or taste. But when you blow it out, later when you go to relight your joint, delicious. Fresh as a summer shower. We see he's doing the table roll, using the table like I use the dollar. Christopher.
You guys remember the telephone ads?
The telephone ads.
Remember, let your fingers do the walking?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it would be like
Fingers do the rolling, baby.
Fingers do the rolling, fingers do the walking. Yeah, tastes fantastic. Joints go out on me a lot because I let them smoke. I love the smoke. I love to watch the smoke. I love to let it consume me. Oh, that's nice, Chris. Oh yeah, yeah. What are you, green eyes? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you've adopted Gavin's the before and after. I'm glad that Gavin and Christopher have been conversing on how to change their visual angle. You know. Hey, wait a second. Oh, I see. We are so troublesome red. What's happening over there? Let me see. Ah, that's the room. Okay. I always like when I'm on Zoom calls, I always love to, like, if somebody doesn't have the background blurred out, I like to look and see what they have. Like, what books are they reading? What shit is like behind them directly? And you know, I just you get a glimpse of the person. Me, I'll show wherever I'm at. Like if I do Zoom calls, actually, I get in the podcast room and the podcast large closet that I am sharing with the cats. The cats seem to take it over. My closet, my clothing. It's like a big closet. I guess this was like a bedroom for a really small bed. Yeah. We're still redoing the house. We're rebuilding things. And actually this room, I'm going to lose this room soon because this room is going to turn into the kitchen. So we're moving the kitchen all the way down in the house from where it is. It's over there, but it's coming this way. And this way because the window's here. And the window has a beautiful view of the pond and the front side of the property.
Somebody threw this in the trash.
What is that? A guitar?
It's a toy guitar. It just has some
like from
buttons,
Guitar
it plays some
Hero or
notes.
something.
Yeah, it
Like
has some
a
notes.
Guitar Hero for PlayStation.
I think even a younger child than
Xbox.
that. A younger child than that. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, I used to play. I used to
7,
love Guitar Hero. Played the absolute.
Is this a Guitar Hero controller?
It looks like it. Does it have a little whammy bar?
It
Yeah,
does.
I used
So
to
this
love
is
that.
your Guitar
Man, I
Hero
would tear up some
controller.
Guitar Hero. I would tear. That was my jam.
I thought it was a children's toy, but you're right. There's a little joystick controller right here. So definitely, yeah. Wow, how about that?
How about that? Check that out.
I found it in the trash just the other day. I was like, I'm going to go back and get that because it's just too weird. And it's like, time to start it.
So I just want to mention this really quickly. I see it. So East Coast Visual Media says that he understands when dispensaries start using auto rollers. That's something I was talking about a little while ago between hand trimming or these rollers, and auto rollers, auto trimmers. And so it helps them achieve a lower price tier. But Gold Flower is beating the lower price people the better flower. See, it can be better if the people who grow it want to make sure you're getting the best product. You don't want to destroy your product right before you've grown it beautifully, you've dried it, you've cured it, and now you've put it
invested
in
all
the
this
machine.
time and money. Yeah. So how do you know if it's hand trimmed? Does it say it on the literature on the
Well, so you could tell when you look at it if it's got sugar leaves, because auto trimmers get rid of all that shit, and then auto trimmers bruise it, and you have tighter nugs. Gold Flower
You can look at
is
the
easy to
stem.
break open nug.
The stem too. You can see someone use scissors and cut it in an angle. It's a very precise thing.
Look, and it's interesting what East Coast is saying. Goes Oren could turn on monetization on platforms like Twitch.
A Guitar Hero controller. Thanks.
And people subscribe monthly for a few dollars. That's interesting. That's interesting. That would take us to another level. Everybody, welcome Major Nugs,
Patron.
Major Ganji,
Hey,
East Coast
Major
Visual
Ganji.
Media. Here on the show, highly motivated. Welcome. Tulsi, c'est fantastic. Chit-chat. I'm glad you're here. It's good. I'm glad, before our 3-hour cutoff.
I want to turn my living room into a podcast studio.
We can't, wait, I can't hear East Coast. We're getting static.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Not a problem. We're here. We are here.
We could hear you, but there's noise or something. He is the podcast guru, I mean, you can tell, right? I love people that do things. Like, wow, they did that thing. There's a lot of people on LinkedIn talk about doing things, but not all of them can be seen doing things.
So I have over 250 episodes. I'm mentioning that because on LinkedIn, there are people out there that will teach you. You got to learn small things, but consistency is key.
I have 130 Guitar Jam videos now, more than 130. I just counted them the other day. I made a playlist of them all.
That's an insane amount. Let me tell you what. Hold on a second.
I'm just cranking out 3-4 days.
Gideon, just want to let you know you're on the show. You okay? Is everything all right? Are you alive? What's that? Wait, you're gonna call what? What? You're gonna call to see if I was busy tomorrow? Well, tomorrow I've got to hit the road. But maybe if you want to do some of the driving for me. Do you think you're down for that? All right, we will converse about this later. He's got his permit, He can do some driving as long as he's supervised. Meantime, I have my own chauffeur. I've got a chauffeur as my child. Child, I want to let you know that I appreciate you. Thank you, by the way. You still there?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, this is one of my kids. This is Gideon. All right. Anyways, listen. Just do what you got to do. Yeah, we'll figure out tomorrow. I'm up pretty early, if maybe. All right. Okay, good. You'll call me at like 7, because I should be dressed, ready to rock and roll. I'm not saying I will be. I could still be sleeping. I just be getting up, going, well, I'm just gonna. Okay. Yeah. I'll see you later. Then bye. 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 Be a good kid. Okay. So a long time ago, I decided anybody calls me during the show, they're coming on the show. You know, whether they want to or not, they're coming on the show. And by the way, tonight we have an international on the stream. We have Troublesome Red in New Zealand. Also, New Zealand, the place of Flight of the Conchord. If you have not seen this comedy duo, look it up. It will blow you away. Their songs are genius. They're so much fun. They had a Flight of the Conchords was a show on HBO for a while. It was, and their robot song is one of the funniest I've ever heard. While they're dressed as robots, you know.
Oh, that's cool.
It's great comedy, and you know it's good musical comedy. It was a comedy show that nobody ever expected, but that was out of New Zealand. You know, these guys were. And I guess everything was filmed in New Zealand. Troublesome Red, we were just talking about Flight of the Conchords, the comedy duo of Brett. It was Brett and I can't remember. But really, so if you watch this and you go back now, their agent, this guy's moved on to do a lot of American films. But in the series sitcom on HBO, and I want to say it was HBO, it was absolutely genius though, so much fun. But I was letting everybody know you're our international, joinee on video. You know, it's nice for us to be able to branch out internationally. And East Coast, I don't know where he's at right now, but I'm going to mention. I think he said that the calories from ice cream don't count. They don't.
He
count.
did.
Is that what he said? That's what he said. So
that is what he said.
Okay, well, you know, and he's a very smart and learned man. You know, he's smart, he's learned, he's worldly. I'm gonna go with that. You know, if not just temporarily. Let's see how that works out. The calories don't count if they come from ice cream. Thank you, East Coast, Major Nugs, Major Ganji, for that incredible, you know, oh, look at that. I was talking about him, and boom, here he is, everybody. Welcome, Major Ganji, to Highly Motivated.
How's everybody doing today?
East Coast Visual Media, ice cream calories don't count, LOL. So they don't, okay. I wasn't reading, and then
I even went back in the chat and like copied it exactly word for word, just to paste it in there.
Hysterical. That is fantastic. I think that should be like a motto. I think that right there is something we should be like, hey, you know something?
We need a quote section in the Discord.
Ice cream calories don't count. and look, I'm doing so. I want to do these little mini videos, like 30 seconds or 1 minute video where like something like that.
Like your Oran rap.
Right, like an Oran rant, like an Oraganji says, or hey, let's talk about this. 30 seconds. Let's talk, you know, and just put those out there. So you have a lot of like Oraganji crazy, not crazy, but like passionate about things. But then shit like, listen, ice cream calories don't count. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And so I want like a closing line that's just as cool as put that in your pipe and smoke it.
And then it could get like someone to make an animated version of you.
Oh, that would be so cool.
The AI avatar going.
Yeah.
Oraganji
so he just posts the AI avatar. Yeah.
So
I know a guy who can help do that.
When it comes to me being represented in AI, it's a hard one because it never gets me quite right. Where I've seen it get others pretty close. Me,
there's a different model outside of ChatGPT that's a little bit more facial accurate.
Let him handle it.
I'd be more than happy to help you. I'd have to learn all this shit for work. So yeah,
well,
if I can help
and
anybody,
I would love to learn because I'm
hesitate.
using AI incrementally. I'm not using it for everything. So like the article I put out the other day. Yes, the spacing is obviously AI. The structure is AI, but I wrote the entire thing. Every part of that article is me speaking, me just talking to AI for like 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, seriously, my prompt was so fucking long. It's like I write the entire story. And I tell AI, I'm like, look, I don't want any of your bullshit put in. I just want my bullshit. And I just need you to spell check, make shit look good in paragraphs, structure it out, boom, boom, boom. And that's what it does. Now, so like my son, he read it, the article about the goats kicking my ass. One of my sons read it and he goes, look, he goes, the article was great. He goes, but the structure of it looked like it was AI. I'm like, well, the structure was AI, but the whole article was me. And he's like, but yeah, I was going to say, because it sounded like you and how you're talking about stuff, but the structure. I'm like, look, I am a thinker, I'm a doer, I'm a mover, I'm a shaker. I don't have time for paperwork. I don't have
Isn't
time
that
to
from
make...
a song?
Is it? Because that sounds great.
I swear that sentence, it sounds like it's something from a song.
It's close, but it's
that?
different words. I know it rung the same bell, Red. I can hear the tune in my head, but I can't think of the actual lyrics to the song. It'll come to me.
Oh.
But yeah,
I have no idea.
It reminded me of an oldies tune too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm a mover and a shaker. I'm a money
Joker,
maker,
the smoker,
baby.
and the toker. Is that the one you're thinking of?
I'm a joker. I'm a smoker.
Thank you.
I'm
like
a
drawing
midnight
blank.
toker.
There we go.
Play
Jeez.
my music in the sun.
You can tell it's the end of the weekend. My brain's not working. I should have had that one. Like that should have been right there. I mean, that's popular. That's not an old lost track. That's obscure.
Yeah.
Well,
Look, I
disappointed in
move
my
so
knowledge.
fast. I don't have time to write this stuff. And look, I will sit there and I will forget shit while I'm saying it. Like I'll say a really good line, and then I'll be like, "Hey, don't forget it." Like last episode, it was a great line. It was. Wait.
Let him check his notes.
We stopped believing their lies, and then the second line I couldn't remember, and it's been bothering me since the last episode.
Yeah.
We stopped believing their lies. Nothing. Okay, so yeah, and I even said, "Listen, people, remember this shit." Because I'm going to forget it. And I did immediately. As I was writing it down, as I wrote down the first line, I forgot the second line. That's some shit.
Oren, I'm going to hop off for the night.
Gavin, it's always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for joining us tonight. Listen, tomorrow's going to be amazing. Today was the start of the week.
Always.
So tomorrow is already amazing.
Always,
You have big
always,
plans?
always.
You have big things happening tomorrow?
Yes, I do.
No, come on. I'm not nodding my head wanting you to say yes.
No, I don't.
You don't? You should just make your day. Make it amazing. Make it amazing. Listen, celebrate life. Celebrate you. Celebrate your woman. Celebrate, this month. I don't know. Do some celebration, baby. Do something
I will.
to celebrate your appreciation for those closest to you.
I definitely will.
Make it everything, man. Everything.
I'll see y'all later. Thank you.
Gavin, we'll see you later.
Hey.
So Gavin's leaving us. And I'm leaving that up there, by the way. The ice cream calories don't count because...
if you don't count them, then they don't count. And if we have a group Ganji, conversation...
You don't count them, they don't count.
They're like holy calories in the Ganji family. So we denounce them as caloric intake. And it becomes part of our ritual that we like to pass along to others. Enough bullshit, and we all thumbs up it on Reddit. It becomes true. I think that's how that goes.
No, these are like peanut butter cracker sandwiches.
Oh, lovely.
That's
lovely.
They're from. Where are they from?
Peanut butter cracker sandwiches. They do them really nicely in European countries. The chocolates and the crackers and the crisps and all the goodies are just so delicious.
Philippines.
Overseas. The Philippines do some are you getting like one of those crazy boxes or something?
No, so my local little store sells Filipino foods.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Like an
but it's
exotic.
literally just like literal crackers with like peanut butter on the inside.
Well, sometimes that shit can be really good though. Or sometimes it's a cracker with peanut butter.
It's literally
thought-
cracker with peanut butter in the center.
Well, they've got
three
they've
crackers.
got these boxes that you can get that are
Like
that
snack
are
pack?
like a snack pack, but from different countries.
Mm-hmm.
And you get this box and it's just all this goodies. Like you get cheeses, you're getting crackers, you're getting weird stuff.
Snacks around the world or something.
Yeah.
We were joking with Red in the Swish
Yeah,
about
snacks
doing
of the
that.
world or the tastes of the world, something like that.
I would love for the day that we can.
But we
send
did talk about that a
cannabis,
while ago.
A taster box of cannabis, like to make tea. I mean, you can smoke it too, but you can make tea as well, and you can use things like passion flower. You can use things like hibiscus. You can add in things like mullein or oh shit, I can't even think now.
I've tried probably like 15 types of tea since you got me motivated to get
And
into
have you
it.
done
and
it?
all
Have
that.
you done it with cannabis?
At least 15. At least 15. I
Okay,
forget
wait,
there's the
wow.
multi-packs.
Okay, so here's my question. So
I have not done it with cannabis yet. I'm still trying to learn the tea part of it.
Okay.
So, but
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I'm trying to. I started went a little overboard, and I didn't realize because I was
Like
adding a
the
lot of lemon juice and like trying out the different sweeteners. But I mean, at the end of the day, I was kind of getting a sore stomach from all the lemon juice from all day of having tea. Normally, I used to just drink all water, right? So I just feel like it was a lot of sweeteners and a lot of the acidity.
So you probably jumped.
Yeah, I did too much too soon, and then
the world.
I
of
throttled
tea.
it way back,
That's
and now I just do like 1 a.m, which I realized I was also
That's
not doing
amazing.
decaffeinated tea. I was doing it all wrong, but I learned a lot, and you educated me on so many ideas. And I was like, the hibiscus one that you just mentioned is one of my
Is
favorites with strawberry.
Jamaican hibiscus. Oh, and
beautiful.
strawberry.
Yeah, it's a
Yo,
pre-made
that
thing from
sounds
Walmart. Like
lovely.
it's the little tea bag with strawberry
Yeah,
hibiscus.
but at least
Couple
look. At least
bucks,
you're doing
but
it differently.
It's great. And I try to mix them up. So, like you had recommended, don't just do the same thing every day. You know, change it up. Get different teas. Try different things. You know, I tried the turmeric one, like we were talking about as well, with a little crushed pepper in it. So I mean, I'm really trying to learn all the health benefits, and I appreciate all you guys sharing all your wisdom because, you know, I've got so much to learn. You know,
So
across
in the benefits of tea, how do you feel, like stomach wise?
Oh yeah, once I kind of throttled it back because I was making a giant tub of it, and it was too much. And again, it could have just been too much lemon juice.
Too much of a good thing.
Because I
mean,
love
you
it.
could've
But yeah, it
if
could have
you
just
love
been
lemon-
too much.
So
Oh, yeah.
lemon is good. Lemon is good for the body, but again, you're also creating an acidic environment.
Right. Yeah.
And you need to be alkaline in the body. The body works better, lives longer, and reproduces longer as an alkaline. You're an alkaline soul, so your alkalinity must be raised. We get acidic, so the acidics were probably messing with your stomach.
Yeah, that's
too much of a good thing. Could be too much. But I like how you heard changing it up, really bringing in different herbs, gingers, and turmeric with pepper. I love to hear that. Because again, it's for absorption. Because turmeric doesn't absorb into the body well, and you were talking about medications one time, and taking a special medication, I believe, or a special version of it, or something to help it absorb into the body.
Yeah, the bioavailability in turmeric, you're not advised to take it with certain blood thinners because it can interact with those blood thinners or whatnot. But beyond that, I think there is some other things beyond the pepper that also increase the bioavailability by quite a bit, like 30-40% more, uptake into the bloodstream. I'll have to double check.
That's interesting that you said that.
Something like the
I might
pepper
have to
effect.
tell Angie. Wait, I'm going to tell Angie. 1 sec. Let me just because you said it, I figure I need to put it in there.
Make the reminder.
So, Angie, I just learned that if you're taking certain blood thinner medications, you shouldn't take turmeric or use any turmeric because it can react and behave badly. So just letting you know, since your dad's on blood thinners and you've been getting him healthy, giving him shots of ginger and possibly turmeric, maybe the turmeric could be affecting him in a specific way. Anyways,
Yeah.
lots of love. We'll talk soon. Okay.
Grapefruit juice does the same thing.
What does?
Grapefruit juice.
Grapefruit juice.
They warn
Also
you not to
grapefruit
drink
juice.
it on certain thinners.
Don't-
and
not
things.
to use
I
it.
can't drink it.
That might be a good little chat GPT after the show, just ask, blood thinner conditions or what, don't things to avoid or whatever.
Well, it's wild.
I'm sure the doctors would know
and
too.
but funny, I bet a lot of the doctors don't think about
Like what's
turmeric.
your diet like?
Right. They're not going to be like, so by the way, do you consume turmeric? Yeah.
Your hand doctor
blood thinner is
doesn't
going to
care
be
if you
terrible.
consume turmeric.
Yeah. I think for my father, when they gave him his medication, they said, well, here's a pamphlet. You need to read all of it. If you have any questions, call us. And it's like, so now it falls on the patient to read through a whole pamphlet of crap.
they
And it's like,
lean on the patient.
so I try to do that for my family. I'll spend the time and do extra research and see if there's any interactions and stuff to make sure that they didn't miss something because they're elderly,
Wait until they get to the
Practicing
point. Yeah.
Well, I no, that's amazing. I was, I don't know what the hell I was doing. When I say 8 reality.
Well, hey, you guys, I got to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm like
Have a
lost.
great evening.
Have a
Much
good one,
love to
Cowboy.
everybody.
Had
Cowboy,
a great
thank you
weekend.
for joining us tonight and highly motivated. You're always welcome. You know that. Thank you again.
Cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
We love your appearance. And by the way, this coming week, you guys got big gigs at the end of the week?
I got to check. Next Saturday we do. Next Saturday we're playing Fire Rock in the forest.
In the forest.
So,
You're gonna be in the forest again?
Yeah.
Fire Rock?
Yeah, our other show got rained out.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
That
bummer.
sucks. That sucks.
I'll post
That-
it
that-
out
that
there.
is-
I'll be posting something out there soon.
Okay.
And check our Facebook out and all that. It'll be on there.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming to the show. Thank you for bringing your energy.
Appreciate you
Absolutely
guys.
awesome sauce.
All right. Much love
Good
to
night.
everybody. Be safe out there.
Much love to you as well.
Take care.
See you Wednesday.
Have a good one, Cowboy.
Bye.
Thank y'all.
So
Later.
So here's a crazy one. As Cowboy is signing out, just to put this out there. So I want us to think about the phone's impact on reality, our mobile phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I also want y'all to think about, I don't know if I did the speech, I think I did, I feel like I did, about boycotting the machine. And so, because who really owns America? Who really owns Europe? Who really owns Greece and the Soviet Union? Who owns it?
The Bilderberg Group,
Oligarchs.
Council on Foreign Relations, the Trilateral Commission, the Bilderberg Group. These interlocking think tanks control the world.
Absolutely. Look, and so that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
But by how do we
Rothschilds.
boycott if we live the reality like this? I mean, look, I live social media. I've had to make it a part of my life so that I conform, I guess, into it. I didn't want this originally. I did not want to be on a screen all the time. I would have preferred being a stoner on my couch, eating pizza, contemplating the universe,
Watching TV.
playing in my garden.
Or playing games.
No, I was playing games, yes. Call of Duty, you name it, I'll be on it. But also in my garden, but I would have evolved in such a different way. I think because I do social media for a living, and I do marketing for a living, I do education, edutainment for a living, which I never pictured myself doing, by the way. Never.
It was your calling. It called you to be here with us.
So no, that's it though.
We needed the Ganji.
Listen, I'm telling you.
The world needed it.
That's right.
No,
You answered the
feel it.
call, and here we are.
I got into computers, and I'm a little bit of a computer genius. I'm a security genius. I can track shit down. I know where it comes from, and I know what to do with it when it's there. I love these guys on YouTube that are doing backward searches and getting into the video cameras of the scammers.
Yeah, dude, they're sick.
So they're in their buildings. They're
Oh, yeah, that's
cutting off
great.
bank
I
accounts.
love those.
Give it
They're
payback.
transferring information.
Yeah,
they're sending
yeah.
it to the cops, but they're
Payback.
they're white hat hackers.
That's right.
Yeah.
We were talking about that last show, the white hat.
And so, black hat, white
They're
hat.
great.
Black hat are the ones who take information and use it in bad ways. And then you have white hat, which are those that possibly work for the government or for groups that want to bring justice, like these guys on the YouTube. So I'm a programmer, but I'm a thinker programmer. I'm a creator programmer. I am at that level of fantasticness. I hate it. Let me just tell you something. I fucking hate it. I hate the grind of computers. I hate the networking. I hate the programming. I hate the computers. I hate the troubleshooting. I hate the anger that it brings and the hours and the oversight and the schedules and the malfunctioning and running everything on virtual computers, and it works great, and then you launch it on a large system and it is shit. Okay. And then so I went a little crazy. My mom passed. I was working over at my computer career. I was teaching, and I was in the we called it the secret server program. It was to really learn how to use the server properly. And also I did troubleshooting for them, and I helped teach one, and I graduated from there. It was a great school. And actually today, Scott Porter, happy birthday. One of my instructors was Scott Porter.
That's awesome.
And it's his birthday today.
Happy birthday.
He's probably not going to hear this, but happy birthday, Scott.
Let's put it out there from the Ganji family. Happy birthday. That's awesome.
Happy birthday, Scott. Still thinking about you out of the blue. But, you know, I went, all right, so when my mom passed, I bought an RV, a 45-foot fifth wheel, meaning fifth wheel has to attach in the truck bed of my Chevy 2500. Badass. Okay, it was a beautiful truck. It was the Vader. It was the Death Star. It was amazing.
The truck of its time.
I had Yoda's head right on the front of the grill. So I had Yoda on the front because we drove with the Force. The Force took us all across the United States. So my mom passed, and I got this giant RV, and I hired these dudes to paint it, and they fucked it up. Like, they destroyed it. Like, I don't know what they were smoking, but it was not good. And so Angie, and I was crying almost because I spent all this money on this thing, and already, you know, bad signs. And Angie came out, and I don't think I tell this story, but Angie came out, and I'm crushed. I'm fucking crushed. And it was like, it was everything. It was such a bad sign, and I'd spent so much. And Angie goes, listen, why don't you go inside? You rest. You got a migraine? I'm like, I do. I got a migraine. She goes, go lay down. Go lay down. She came out. She taped up the side of the RV in designs like a motherboard, and then she painted everything green, like a motherboard. And then she did little black things like you know, like the signals and the connectors and the receptors, and she didn't finish it. But I got up and I was feeling a little better, and I'm like, where's Ange? Where are you? I come outside because I parked this thing in the front of my house. In the front of my house in a residential neighborhood of Quail Valley. Oh, they hated me. They all hated. The thing was huge. They all hated me. So, because we were spray painting, we were doing crazy shit. So anyways, I came outside and I saw this masterpiece that Angie had just done. She just covered up the shit work that these guys had done with a simple taping and painting. And she was working, and she turned around and smiled. And she said, don't worry, we'll make it fine. And I was like, holy shit. Look, I get chills now thinking about it.
That's awesome.
And I was like,
you fell in love with her all over again.
I did.
Oh, I bet.
It was one of the fucking sweetest things she's ever done.
Seriously.
I long for us to be able to be close like that again. I long for us. I don't want to cry. Look at that. I'm too emotional.
Hey, that's real. That's real.
But
I'm choked up over here too. I'm like, man, that's awesome. That's cool. Leave me alone. I can be emotional too, okay?
Fucking titty beers.
I love stories. Come on, man. Share them all.
Yeah, that's the wedding photographer in him. That's the wedding photographer in him.
Oh yeah, he did weddings.
He loves a good love story.
I did wedding ceremony. I cry
at the beautiful things, at beautiful moments.
You know, you see the bride give, you know, the kiss to the father as he gives her away. That one gets me every time. The mom kisses the son during the reception, during the mother of son dance. I lose it then. Like, yeah. So all the big moments of my job, I'm sitting here struggling with tears. But you know, that's what a photographer needs, is to have watery eyes. Trying to
blurry eyes.
But you're putting your emotion into it, though. You know, I mean, you're putting something so much more than a picture.
I got to know them all so personally by the time their wedding comes around, because I did their proposal stuff. You know, I did their engagement stuff. You know how it goes. You're there for their whole love story, and that's my job to capture it all. Like, I'm in love with you guys.
See,
by that point, yeah, we're family. Like,
so when I was on the road,
hearing your stories makes me get all caught up too.
Well, look, being on the road, that's how I reconnected. I didn't feel like I was part of community, and I didn't feel like I was part of the earth. I didn't feel like I was part of anything. And when Mom passed, it was like a shock to the brain and body. And it was like, listen, you need to explore more. You need to do more. You need to adventure more. You need to stop talking and get on the road, like Jack Kerouac, On the Road, which I love that book. If nobody's ever read that, On the Road, Jack Kerouac, it'll change your fucking life. I kid you not. Like read the book. As a kid, I read this and it shocked me. It taught me about the beatnik revolution before the hippies, you know, but it was more than a movement. It was about hitchhiking. It was America in a time that is not now. You know, it's a time past. It's a time and the travels, you know, the adventure, the emotion. So it's emotion, like the weddings that you do. There's emotion in that, and that makes the pictures even more amazing because you care. Mm-hmm. When you're editing them later, you're not gonna be like, all right, quick. You give a shit.
Yeah. And
because you give a shit, the photo is magic. I think there's magic in our emotions. I don't know how Angie would feel, but we traveled. Look, we ended up traveling the country. After my mom passed, we ended up traveling the country and becoming more with Mother Earth. We more connected. We stopped at pumpkin patches and berry patches. We hugged a lot of fucking trees. We stopped. We put the RV up against creeks so we could hear and feel the energy of that water to clear our souls.
Yeah, that sounds great, man.
And Angie,
cool.
and actually, for a while we were connecting really well on the road. Angie got pregnant again, and that was
talk about connecting really well.
Right. Well, that's when I had impregnated her with Zavia. And Zavia is my youngest. She's my 7-year-old.
Oh.
Going to be 8 next month. Holy shit. My boys' birthday's coming up. My twins. They're going to be on the 25th. So they're on the Angie was on the 8th. The boys are on the 25th. Zavi's on the 2nd of next month.
Oh my gosh, you're like boom, 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 boom.
And then mine's
very
in
blessed
December.
though. So yeah, you get a lot of
December
birthday
13th.
celebrations.
So it's literally boom, 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 boom. But guys, we're running out of time. For Ganji Fest.
We're always running out of time.
Shit, I just realized how fast this year is done.
Flying.
We are almost done with the year.
Yeah.
If I can secure a location by the end of the year, we can still pull this shit off. It's crazy how, I don't know. It's a lot of obstacles. Oh, dog's barking. Okay. The dogs have been notifying me. There's been people, you know, it could be spirits.
No chupacabras today.
Chupacabras. Well, if any one of those dogs get loose,
skinwalkers,
they turn into skinwalkers or chupacabras. I start losing chickens and ducks, and it is like an apocalypse over here. It's bad. We've retained some of the original flock, but they really don't lay that many eggs. But when they do lay eggs, these are the richest, most beautiful yolk. And one of the tricks is you mix in cayenne pepper, and red flakes to really enhance the the egg's color and their omega or their gusto. Again, we were talking food tonight. I just want to mention we're going to carry on this topic. Christopher, Professor Time, we're going to be carrying on the phone AI, but the phone AI, it's a larger conversation.
Yeah, let's talk about that more next time.
Because the frightening possibility isn't that there's a little machine in our hand destroying civilization. It's that civilization voluntarily handed that machine the one resource every religion, philosopher, advertiser, politician, propagandist, and corporation throughout history has fought to possess: your attention.
The flock cameras are the eyes for the
Your
AI, and
attention.
they're really controversial.
That's another big one as well, and that's tying into location tracking. They're getting you up here. They're getting you over here.
I heard that there's a patent. One of the people from OpenAI left, and they're forming a company that reads brainwaves, EKG readings, and these phones have multifaceted antennas that can tune in and stuff like that. Right?
Does all that
transmit and receive brainwaves, right? So there could be more
That's
advanced
big.
technology than we know in our pocket.
We know there
beyond
is.
what we know. Like we just know they're tracking this.
No, we know they're doing more with
fucking
this. Look at
controlling your
frequency
mind.
modulation.
It's
frequency modulation. It's reality modulation. Our smartphones
They're
are
interrupting
fucking
our
very
attention
intelligent.
with spam calls from this. You've been pre-approved for a loan. Everyone's getting that call now. That's
But it's
weird.
not just, but here's the thing, it's not just the calls. And it's not just the flock cameras. And it's not just the listening. And it's not just the listening. It is so much
Way
more.
beyond all that, yeah.
And when I said frequency, they are emitting a constant frequency. And wait. And look, and I tested it, and we saw
AI's in cahoots with itself too. Like they're like, well, we're out of control. The model's out of control. They're not really sure now.
You turn
Like,
off the
there could be
lights.
Nodes of this shit running places.
Well, I think if you wear infrared glasses, okay, or have an infrared
a LiDAR
spectrum,
scanner.
it's blinking. So this, this will be blinking all the time. So it is modulating your reality without you seeing it, without you realizing it. That is modulating reality in real time. So your phone, place, because they say place it face down, right? Because, you know, you place it face down. It's just how you do it. That blinking is always going on.
That kind of worked back before we had cameras on the back of our phones.
That's what I was gonna say. Until they put a camera on the other side. Now we're like, oh, you put it in the
You could
drawer.
do it face down because it would block out the camera, but now
now
have
there's 3 more
cameras on
freaking
both
cameras
sides.
Exactly.
on the other side. There's no blocking anything with the phones now. And
Speaking of the
they are
phone
little-
stuff, you know they actually
You
have
need
a
to
new
get like the
company.
RFD bags
Oh yeah, those work
to stick
too.
your phone into.
That is true.
Like they do at the comedy shows and the concerts and
So
so
is that
forth.
part of taking
Yeah.
back? Is that part of taking back maybe your reality, taking back your attention, taking back your time?
I got
Getting an
it.
RFID bag. I love that idea.
Yeah, I mean the opposite of it is currently, you know, I'm trying to stay abreast with all the new emergent technologies and all the ways that they're data farming, if you will. And right now they're offering people $13 an hour to clean their phone or clean their house while having their phone mounted like this on a headband that they send you. So the idea is they want to map the inside of your home and literally see your entire house for $13 an hour while you clean. We're going to watch you clean and map what items you have, what cleaning products, whatever, anything we can see that you bought in your home, we're going to use and build and compile
That
data.
is crazy.
And people
So
are
now
doing
we
it,
need
which I'm
to-
just
we
like,
need to
what
be
are
putting
you
our
doing?
phones in
Like-
our, people as they enter our home, please enter your phones into the RFID bag at the front entrance. Are you a little crazy? Fuck yeah, I'm crazy. Please put your phones in the RFID bag.
And they
And
do
look,
it at Joe Rogan's place without
if you turn
hesitation.
around, so here, no TikTok, no Facebook, no Instagram, no YouTube, no Google, no Chat GPT, no notifications, no comments, no GPS, nothing. Put your phone away for an hour a day.
That's an interesting thing you got going on there,
Oh, what, Christopher?
Christopher.
He's phasing
He-
out.
The
he's-
ghost of
He's
Christopher
glitching out.
Past.
Yeah, he's here. He's not here. He's trying. He visits us from another dimensional time.
Am I
He's
really
phasing
in front of a
time.
blue screen? Could be.
Could be.
Well, we applaud your fanciness there, sir.
I'm coming to
Fancy.
you from FEMA
Fancy.
Region 3. From Central Command. Console. There you go.
I'm not allowed
Very
to turn
nice.
my backgrounds on because I had like Miley Cyrus swinging in a bikini on the wrecking ball thing and all those kind of
Sorry.
silly backgrounds. You know, I had some lady bent over
It's,
twerking some big
you
old
know,
booty
a
cheeks
weird
and stuff. It was
reality.
silly. So I'll
I'm gonna
just keep
tell
my
you something
backgrounds
that's
to
really weird.
myself.
I was never attracted to her until
Miley, you said?
yeah, but
Oh, I love Miley just
no,
because
last
she's
couple of
raunchy.
years. But I love her music.
yeah.
But no, but there, I didn't like her as Hannah, and I didn't like her as her transition from that because it was so. But
I just never
I just
really-
didn't. I didn't look at her as an artist, And then I started hearing some of her songs, and I was like, wait, these are really good. And she's a serious artist. And the one the Flowers, which is the reply to Bruno Mars's songs, where it really is, it's like almost part for part.
Yep.
But it's so powerful, and it was so not her. And
did you see the video by chance?
Loved it.
Yeah, great video. I mean, she's out there.
And the dress was the dress that the girl wore in the Oscars that her husband Liam cheated on her with. So if you see the dress she wore, that was the dress that the blondie wore.
I didn't know that
I've just seen her raunchiness. I haven't actually heard her anywhere.
Yeah, she's extremely talented. You know, she's avant-garde with her personal, body. You know, she doesn't have an issue. You know, she wears pasties on stage, and
I've learned to really like her.
She's empowering. I get it.
The empowerment,
I like her voice,
the energy she brings,
and I like her badassery.
I love her voice. I love that she does Dolly. You know, she's living on like the next generation of Dolly Parton. That's kind of how I see her, especially when she, Jolene.
Oh yeah,
Jolene.
She's got a powerful old soul to her voice for being such a small little package. You know, this tiny little thing, and she can just hit the notes and belt them out. She's super talented. For sure.
I think she's more talented in some of the covers that she does, as opposed to some of the pop songs that she has done in the past. And that shows her. It's interesting we're talking about Miley Cyrus because that's what you're going to have pop up in the background. I see.
Yeah, I'm like all my background pop-ups are that I have sitting here from before. Not
I like Weird Al's version of Wrecking Balls.
Oh, he's great.
Hey, you got background going on there.
Love everything Weird Al Yankovic. I think he's genius. I love what he's brought to music. That is the twist that some of these artists need. Like they're gonna get picked on. Weird Al's the one that's gonna do it.
If I got picked on by Weird Al, I'd be happy. I'd be like, I made it. Yes.
Right. Right. You hear Weird Al do your music, that's it.
We used to listen to "I'm Fat" on cassette in the car rides to school and stuff. Back in the day.
So funny. Cassette. Oh, I used to. If I could, I'm trying. All of a sudden, I'm like, okay, who did I have on cassette?
Takes me back to the
Bon Jovi.
Click record button when you listen to shit on the radio.
Mixtape on the
radio.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I used to record everything off of the radio.
You're like, ready? Wait.
Really good quality. And then I had the one where so at first it was one where nobody could talk because nobody make a sound because it's gonna be on the tape.
It would record with the mic little thing on it or whatever. Yeah, that's hilarious.
So we made our original mixtape and we put it right up on the rate, like we put it at the perfect distance because we knew if we put it right up on it, it'd just get reverberation.
Perfect capture, yeah.
Right, so you had to get that cone of capture. And it was all about the
such nerds here, Oren, but I know exactly what you mean, bro.
I'm like, listen, could you use
I used to use the kids' toy where you could record stuff with the little microphone and I'd hold it up to the stereo and be like,
that's hilarious. I did all that.
I had one of those folding cassette recorders, and then I ended up getting a radio where I could record.
Wait a minute. This is that controller has a Rock Band controller, not a guitar.
Oh, is it Rock? I was gonna say, is it Rock Band, not Guitar Hero?
Yeah, Rock Band.
When you said the toggle switch at the bottom, I realized it was probably not
Guitar Hero. Was first. They were the groundbreaker.
No, I think Rock Band was first, according to what I'm reading here. It says
really.
Yeah, Rock Band.
I feel like I've been deceived by Guitar Hero a little bit.
Include while the
standing up for that.
The entire genre eventually leading to Guitar Hero adopting the same format.
Okay, maybe. I do remember an early game. I want to say it was Rock Band.
I played on the Wii. I think that was the Hero.
I had a Dreamcast. I had a Dreamcast. I had the PSP, the PlayStation. And
never played any of those.
And like the PS1 and 2 and 3 and 4, whatever. I mean, we've gone.
5 on that.
Let's go. I played Grand Theft Auto on the computer, and it was before it was like GTA 1. It was like before it was GTA, and it was all topographic view,
like above view.
I loved it. One of my favorite games was actually Bruce Lee's. It was a Bruce Lee two-dimensional fighting game, like Enter the Dragon or something.
And now I feel really young.
It's okay. You're allowed to
And it was
feel
on
young.
computer. And it was on computer. and it
At
was
first, I was
amazing.
like in line with yous with where things were going, and then I'm just like, yeah, now I'm too young for this.
When I
competition.
used my modem to dial
The top-down GTA.
Right, I had to use my modem to dial in.
You've played
crazy.
GTA 5 role play and other shit, so don't cop
I
out like
played
that. now.
GTA,
Stop
but
it.
not top-down.
Yeah, I've never.
Top
I've never
down's before my
I
time.
feel like we missed
My
out.
time was
Two
San
GTAs.
Andreas.
Yeah, well, the first 2 GTAs were topographic.
I never played
And-
them. Damn, I missed
Holy
out.
shit.
I'm
They're
too young for that
amazing.
one.
Listen, they're amazing. And to see what the game has progressed into,
Yeah.
it's like mind-boggling. You're like, holy shit.
Now
Really?
they've
They
in
went from
GTA
that to
6
this to
they're bringing
this.
out
I mean,
aging.
They jumped. They took that computer game and they took GTA and they went through the roof. And it was
Professor-
Rockstar Games.
Now
It was
we've
the
got
same-
aging characters.
Have you heard
Any
about the
NPCs?
new game at all? That I was going to
No.
add. I thought he might enjoy hearing about the NPCs and stuff. They're using AI technology
They are.
to
So-
put in the NPCs in the game so that they have their own lifestyle and they interact with you different every time and they remember
is-
things. So
This
it's
is-
like in,
So if you
Nice.
punch them and then
AI.
you catch up with them like
They're
2
gonna
days
remember you
later,
punched
they
them.
will
Remember
remember
you
you
punched
punched them.
It's,
So, yeah.
it's something that I'm
Crazy.
excited.
You stole my car.
What-
Yeah,
well, I'm
I fucking
excited.
did, and I'll do it again. Give it.
I'm excited about that AI programming in a free roaming structured
Yeah,
world where they
game
can't come
changer,
outside of
could
it, but
be.
we're going to be online. Just keep in mind that game will be online. So AI bots will be in other people's worlds, interacting with other AI modules while the games are interacting through a connection. And if this thing is connected to the World Wide Web in any kind of way, World Wide Web, that's the
It's like
page right there.
Skynet, right?
Well-
You're right.
Well,
I know.
don't get me talking about AOL.
Kinda.
Those CDs were back in the day.
All right, hey, I got to jump. It's getting late for me. I got to work tomorrow.
Professor Time, I'm glad you gave us the time, and we hope that you have the excellent time this week.
Lauren,
Like,
thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good one,
Bye.
Professor.
Be amazing. Be amazing, and thank you for joining us tonight.
I know.
So with Grand Theft Auto, what's really, look, the new storyline, interesting. The addition of multiple storylines changing because of the characters that you are involved with being AI is amazing. I'm worried about the larger implication of that. Like,
Yes.
it's a game, but you're letting something evolve in a game, seeing working, living behavior. I mean, this might be the thing AI needs to
Them
understand.
conversations you hear from the NPCs are gonna get wild.
You realize that that's why they turned off the first year of console online gameplay is because they're banking that the AI NPCs are going to be so engaging and entertaining that they don't need to turn on the online portion of it and people will stream it. And so the communities will evolve. And
Wait, for GTA?
yeah, so GTA, they bought out the 5M servers in business. So they're
it's not
rolling
going,
out
it's going
roleplay.
online. It's going online.
It will
It's
be,
not.
but not for their. So it's being released, I think,
Console
Was it-
first.
Okay,
yeah, console
that's fine.
first for a whole year. And there'll be no
Yeah.
multiplayer online for an entire year.
Holy shit.
And it's a partnership that they have with whatever the
Right,
platform.
now I've got to buy it.
So now you have to go buy the console to play the
Don't
game.
pre-order it though.
Or you got to wait.
Which console is it?
I have to look. I don't want to misquote. 'cause I
Xbox
don't
and
have the console.
PlayStation.
So
Yeah,
they're
it
coming
should
out
be,
on Xbox and
yeah, it should be
PlayStation.
both.
Okay, so which system will you have? Now I need to upgrade
And
both.
PC.
I have an old PlayStation, I have an old Xbox. So
Yeah,
I got, the
This
PlayStation.
is the issue.
The PlayStation 5 is the
you have
newest
to
or the
see the
6th.
requirements because
Is there a 6?
right now
I think it's
the computer requirements will
Xbox
be
One and PS5.
yeah.
So
this
PlayStation
is
5, not 6,
pretty
right?
robust. Yeah, you got to have something here.
No,
I'm
we're only at
checking
5
here.
for PlayStation.
And for Microsoft, we're at the X, right? The
Let me
Xbox.
see.
The Xbox is the X.
I think. I don't know. I haven't played Xbox since 360, so
So
Yeah, most of us
PlayStation is
are
probably what I'm going
console.
to stick
We're not
with because I find it to be a little better on the resolution of graphics.
PlayStation or PC.
PlayStation. Oh, PC is amazing. PC
Yeah,
is
we're
going
all
to be able to
PC
handle that no
people.
problem.
Being streamers,
Yeah.
you know, Kinda
That's
makes things
interesting. I
easier.
would stream my world if we could figure that out. I would do a special Oraganji day. Just we'll turn Sundays into video game days.
Oh, that's what I was going to propose. I'm like, we got a few
I'm
more
down.
new friends that jump into the Discord. I mean,
love-
that's
let's
kind
do-
of what we would be doing it.
Okay. So let's find a way. I'd love to have it on Restream where people can watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
so
the
what
game.
you would just do would be
it wouldn't be a regular podcast. I mean, I'd
Sure.
be like, hey, everybody, whatever. But there'd be other people, and you know, we could play
Sunday
a
game day, instead of everyone watching football, we'll be playing games.
Yeah. I'd love to do it. I mean, Brad and I have done in Swish, and a bunch of the friends have done game day nights and all that. So we all are very familiar. Happy to help.
Now
just
you
need to
have
pick a
something that
time.
you currently do on Sunday, though, don't you?
I do it after the show.
Oh.
I've always been the late night streamer on the cannabis stream team that I was a part of with some of the other friends. Like, because I do it professionally, and these guys are, they have set times and set schedules. I'd have other projects and other things. So I always kind of politely respected their slots, and I'd be the late night guy that comes on at midnight and just hang out. And that's why I have all the international friends and homies that I've come across, like Red, because we're on totally different time zones.
So being structured and I mean, is it, so everything you talk about is more or less structured, or is it just, you're...
Well, with the Discord hangouts, I've been really loose, and it's more just kind of community nights. When I used to stream, I had a structure and a format, and that kind of thing, where different nights.
I have neither. I just stream when I feel like streaming.
So how is this show, I guess, the same or different from what's out there? All right, so I really don't watch podcasts.
Actually have days where you stream regularly.
Yeah, your schedule is tight. We look forward to it. You have us all trained. When you're not available, we're all like, well, what do we do now?
And by the way, I was
we look
sick,
forward
I was
to it.
hurt. I was still going to find a way to come on.
It happens.
I was still trying, and I was like, I can't do it.
You just need a post in the Discord being like, hey, there is no stream today.
I'm in the hospital. No stream today.
You just take a picture of you in the hospital and then be like,
dude, I look crazy.
No stream,
I
sorry.
looked crazy. My hair was like, so my hair was like this weird mohawk. And it was like a curly mohawk. And I was like, I was just like,
Frohawk.
The Frohawk, yeah.
I was.
That's awesome.
And I tell you,
Nice.
with the doctor that came in, once they transferred me from Stark to Gainesville, the first doctor I saw, he comes in, he's like, oh, this is not good. Oh, no, this is not good at all. And I'm like,
that's not something you want your doctor to say.
And one of the nurses or the bed, whatever they are, I'm like, that's not great bedside manner.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, no, it's not. And he's like, and he takes the chart and he walks away. And then another doctor comes in, a younger guy, and he's like, listen, I'm going to take care of everything. I got you. And this is my nurse. She's our vascular specialist. And we're taking this scan, that scan. We're going to do this. I'm like, oh, okay. And then they're like, okay, here we go. We're going to go. And then they leave, and I'm still here. And I'm like, were you supposed to take me with you?
Yeah. Hi.
Are they coming back? Like an hour later, this older gentleman comes in, holding a clipboard. Okay, yeah, you stay active, right? Good. How's your health? You eat well? I'm like, I try to eat well. We discussed it, and he's an older gentleman like myself, so he was like, he took his time. He closed the door. He goes, look, we'll chat for a moment. Let's find out what's going on with you, because I'm the specialist. I'm the stroke specialist, and I'm gonna let you know, it's not a stroke.
Well,
I mean, it might be, but it's not a stroke. We're gonna get to do the MRI, and we'll know. Now, keep in mind, everybody, last week, I was slow. My brain wasn't working right. It could have been. Look, I'm authentic, I'm real, I'm coming out and telling everybody exactly what happened to me. I'm going to take an MRI hopefully this week. It could have fucking been. It took me all week just to even get my brain back, and I've been really working hard on it. I've been doing like brain exercises and shit. Fudge. And I didn't feel like myself really until today. I did a lot of resting yesterday. I did gardening today, which I shouldn't have because I'm bending over. That's why. But, maybe this is like a wake-up call. Maybe this is, Oren, you need to, because I have neuropathy. Or a form of neuropathy. I have a form of fibromyalgia, where one side I don't feel much and the other side I feel everything. Times 10, times 100. Just like that, to be like, I mean, so it's a weird 50-50. And that could probably be other, because they did the test, the spinal tap, which really fucked up my back. Like, it hurt the whole week. Like, it was just painful, and I couldn't lay down, I couldn't sit up, nothing. because of that, I feel like. So right now I'm not on any pain meds. I am on a little bit of rosin that we took earlier in the show, and I might have to take more. It was delicious. It was really tasty. But microdosing a little bit of cannabis here, a little bit of cannabis there. But, I really think it could have been something serious, and maybe I'm bouncing back, and I'm happy I am.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad you're feeling better. I mean, that's a good sign, right?
Holy
I know
shit.
you weren't feeling good at all.
I don't know. On the other shows, did I show?
It wasn't. I mean, you hide things like a true professional with your energy and positivity.
You could
and all
tell
that,
you were on pain medication, but that was probably about it.
No, I mean, it wasn't it wasn't like, he's all loopy or
No, it was.
Like
you were just a little bit more hyper. I feel.
It was like
because of it,
you were kind of not. You weren't on your best. You weren't.
Okay, but I don't remember.
Obviously.
So like when I finish a show, it's the weirdest thing. I
you were
don't
great.
remember. It's like you let go of the energy, but in a good way. Like you're just like, okay, that's the show. That belongs on the show. That belongs with the people, And then and like when I end the live, I'm sitting there, and sometimes I'm laughing because the conversations, or the energy, or the release of the great combined energy of a group, and I'm taking just what I need, and just kind of coming back down to earth, because this hyperness is the show. This excitement is the show. This I'm pumped up, and I'm dealing with I got some pain working up, but it's not so bad. And I'm out of drink though. That's the hard part. I have nothing to drink. One coconut water, 2. Damn it.
You need to get yourself a little mini fridge for your little room.
Thank you. I was at the Goodwill today. Was it today or yesterday? See, time is being weird to me. And that's another thing with pain medication. I think it was today. Gideon drove. That was my son. That was so frightening. I was so scared. He's 22, but he's a gentle boy. A gentle boy without the travel. I mean, he's traveled the country, but he scared the shit out of me. I'm like I'm tense as it is, and then I haven't even talked about it today. Haven't even freaking talked about it. So remember I talked about we got the transmission fixed and it's working. That's right. I did talk about it at the beginning of the show. It's working. Everything's great. Parked it this morning. I got it, and I put it in drive, and it took a while, and then I'm like, what is this? What is your problem, girl? So we drive around the corner a bit. I'm like, wait, this seems serious. So I stop, put it in reverse, and I hit it, and it's not moving anywhere. I'm like, oh shit, this is bad. This could like end it. So because I didn't see leakage, I didn't see anything. I didn't see, but the sand eats things up. The sand eats it up and hides it
sand
so
and
well.
Sawdust.
Right,
Yeah.
and you don't see it. So it's all sand where it was standing. So the reverse finally caught, and I put it in the shade. I got out, and I thought, damn it. So I'm selling my Hyundai, my little Velociter. It's on Facebook Marketplace if anybody gives a shit. So my Edition Blue, which I wanted to take off. I bought it and it said that on there. Edition Blue, but it's the ultimate version, which there's not a lot of these made. It's the ultimate version of the Velociter 2013. It's fantastic. It's on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm selling it. Well, at the moment, I'm not. I was driving it because I don't have anything else to drive, but it has no AC. The compressor recently went out on a trip to Maryland.
It sounds like a very common thing across America, people not having AC in their cars.
And you guys
I hear
don't even have
everyone
AC
complaining
units.
about not having AC.
And you don't even have air conditioning units in your cars. Because it stays cold. It's lovely. They just open the window and regulate, they have heat, no AC.
Just roll the window down.
That's it. They're like, we're just gonna.
Hey, you just showed your age there with the rolling the window down.
Oh no! I still have one in my truck right now. I have a work truck.
Really?
I have like one of those basic F-150 work
cool.
trucks. That's like the bench seat. It's a work truck.
Do you know? But I
But
love
it's
those. Look,
perfect.
my Toyota
Crank the
Tundra,
window down. It
my
never
white
breaks on
Tundra,
me.
My Tundra is like it's a work truck. It was a work truck. It's got a toolbox in the back. The bed's been beat up. The truck itself, it's beautiful. Look, I find it beautiful. I think it's a beautiful machine. And anyways, long story short, my mechanic guy came over, and we working on this. He found that it's leaking right from this bottom piece, and he goes, and this is the new transmission. And I'm like, oh shit. He goes, yeah.
He goes, new one.
Right. So you know why? So the plug is plastic, but that's what they put in. So it just deteriorated, and it was leaking and just everything leaked out. So it was really low. That's why we couldn't go into gear, because of how low it was. It wasn't to the torsion converter, blah, 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 blah.
Makes sense.
So we looked at the pan, and we looked at the old pan, and my old transmission didn't leak from the old pan. So we took it from the old pan and put it on this one, and connected everything to it, and perfect.
Frankenstein
plastic tube. Yeah. We did Frankenstein it, and then instead, because we looked around for a seal, a gasket
thing. Yeah.
And everybody's like a week out from a freaking gasket for this thing. I'm like, holy shit. So we went and got some RSV silicone, top-notch shit, and we made our own flipping gasket. Knocked that shit back together.
This story is great.
So we let it all dry, and we tested it. It's never shifted so smooth. It is so smooth. I love it. Because and to treat this beautiful truck, I'm gonna do the bed liner and like a nice spray bed liner or some shit, and then I might do the whole truck in bed liner spray, just
that's
to be
tough.
Right.
Yeah,
because
that's cool.
This truck is tough.
It's
the
rugged.
Truck has been through so much shit, and I want to give this truck an overhaul in a sense. Like, I've already changed a lot of parts. It's the engines had some new parts. It's feeling good. Like the truck is like, whoa, I feel good.
You know if it feels good, you know what that means. Yeah.
But I don't want to get rid of it. It's a 2005. I love it. It's like a
work run
truck.
Forever.
It's got 300,000 miles on it.
That's
Holy shit.
You're like not even scraping the surface on those bad boys. Those are like one of the best reliable vehicles over long
Toyota Tundras, Toyota Tacomas, Toyota Corollas.
You can even Google that.
I got a buddy who does tow trucking, and like AAA shit. Yeah. And he doesn't get calls for Toyota Corollas.
No, they last for fucking years.
I had one in it. I had a Camry, excuse me, and all I did was put gas in it, change the oil, and put brake pads on it.
Camrys are great. Corollas are great. The trucks have been awesome. Toyota's a great brand. I like Hondas as well, but their CV joints are going to break, so you got to pay attention to those. And
I never had a Honda.
But Hondas, their engine goes and goes and goes, just like a Toyota. This truck always starts. Now, I have to put a little computer thing, and I have to clear out and delete all the failures. Yeah. Because there's a lot of failure lights that come up, and the truck drives differently, like in safety mode.
Right, the limp thing or whatever you were talking about.
Yeah, so I do a little clear. I plug it in, and sometimes it takes a couple clearings, and I'm good to go for the whole day.
That's awesome.
Unless it's having problems somewhere, and then like the transmission, and that's been. So anyways, we tested it. It's driving smooth. I'm so excited. I'm going to have air conditioning again. I can go back to selling the Hyundai. But it's like every time somebody's about to come out and buy the Hyundai, something goes wrong with the truck. It's like the truck is kind of like, they're like working together.
Yeah.
Like the truck is like, I don't want to see you go.
Oh, conniving.
Right. And the Hyundai's like,
scheming.
Yeah.
There's definitely a conspiracy that needs to be investigated.
You go either. All right. Well, what do we do? All right. Here's what we're going
to do. Y'all go to bed and they turn into fucking animated from the cars.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. And they're maybe like, they're like, canoodling. Mm-hmm. They're canoodling because, the Tundra's like, listen, I never thought I'd find a sporty little number like you. Right? And then the Hyundai is like, I like them big. I like them tough. I just...
Wow. Wow. Now I know. Now we know why you're going to spray the entire truck down with bed cover. Now we figured it out, okay?
I need to get it needs to have some protection.
Oh my goodness.
I don't need some extra little Volkswagens running around this place.
Maybe you do. I mean,
what am I? My dad's already think I'm gonna have like a junkyard here.
I'm gonna wake up to have some punch buggy love bugs.
No, my ass falls out by one of them little like kids RV ones and just park it in between them.
I do. I have a little runner. I have my riding lawnmower.
I was gonna say maybe there's an extra golf cart that appears out of nowhere. Something.
I'm gonna take a family picture. But here's the thing: one of the members. But here's the thing: the Subaru. So the truck is now cheating on the Subaru. The Subaru is my wife.
God, can you believe this? This is terrible.
Illegitimate child.
What happens in your garage at night when no one's
They're gonna
looking?
come back and they're gonna see this little Rough Rider. They're like, what the fuck happened?
He comes home, he's got a whole family of
I don't
dirt
know what
bikes.
happened. He sprayed me down with rhino spray. I couldn't have done it.
Jesus.
But the Subaru is up in Maryland right now, and the Subaru is a badass. It's got like a 3-inch lift.
My
on
son
it.
has a licensed Bentley ride-on.
So badass. The what?
My son has a licensed Bentley ride-on.
Oh.
So the creator of it was given the license by the car companies to make miniature versions of their cars.
Really? Oh, that's neat. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, see, my dad already thinks I'm gonna have like a junkyard full of cars over here. You know, I don't need any cars canoodling.
You should prove him right just by buying a bunch of the little ride-on ones.
So here's the thing. So I used to buy really old cars, and so my remodeling of a vehicle, if it's not totally salvageable, I'll try to bring it down to its base, and powder coat whatever I can, sand it down, really make it look nice by still keeping the original engine and transmissions, because I'm not gonna, as long as it's running. And with a good tune-up, we're fine. If it's beyond that, I'm really my mechanics come in if they can't work on it. So then what I do, I work everything up. I fix the body best I can down to like a primer color, and I sell it. And I used to, and so I would have a couple of different vehicles here, and so my dad would always make fun of me. He's like, "Bloody hell, son! You know, every time I come down there, you've got 3 bloody cars. You can't drive 3 bloody cars." I'm like, yeah, but Dad, that car's got a problem, that car's got a problem, that car's got a problem. And that car's going to go at any moment, so I need a backup for that car. And that car is really only supposed to be the farm car because it costs me too much in gas, but I do love driving it, but that kills me. So then I got this car just in case these other 2 crap out on me. And he's like, bloody hell, son, if you just buy one bloody good vehicle, finance it, and then the warranty, and then they take care of everything. And you know, if you just push one bloody car, why do you need all these cars over here? And then you've got these over here, you've got 3 other cars, you've got a Mustang, you've got a Volkswagen, and I don't know what the fuck that is. And what are you doing over there? Are you picking parts? I'm like, actually, yeah. I go, those 2 vehicles I was selling parts.
Those are my parts cars.
And I made good money.
Pick apart cars.
Yeah, well, people came over and they would take parts. Yeah. And I made more money selling parts than I would have sold the individual cars for.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then I was down with these frames, and somebody bought the frames. And I was like,
you
because they
did
weren't
good
rusted.
then.
Oh no, I did good.
You must have picked the
then
right
I was
cars
left
and
with
know
some
what
other
you're
shit. I
doing.
had somebody come and pick it up and get rid of it. But that's the thing. Like, I was trying with campers for a while. That's why my kids all live in RVs or campers or whatever here on the property, because
that's cool.
I was buying and selling. You got to have multiple streams of income, and you have to enjoy what you do.
Absolutely.
And I loved refurbing old campers and making them look old again.
That's
like
cool.
Old styled with old colors, but they were bright versions of it instead of the gross greens,
the boring ones, yeah,
and the boring colors and the browns. And you bring out those turquoise, those beautiful blues, the yellows, the sunshine.
Bring out the pastels.
Yeah. And we would do little murals on the back, like like a wagon in a sunshine or something, and we'd name it. We'd name all those type of RVs.
That's fun.
I love doing that the most because you can get those so cheap. Like I got a Coleman out here that I started doing it, but then my wife used it as the dog house. So I guess I'll drive it up and fix it. And make it a nice dog house. They shit all over it.
Some fancy dogs.
You better make it nice, just in case one night you get in trouble and you have to sleep in the doghouse.
That's the doghouse. So I built a tent where I did a canopy shade tent, and the sides go down, and it's next to my container, and I put the dog cages in there. And at night we bring the dogs and we put most of them into the cages. Mm-hmm. So my wife doesn't like that. She thinks that's no space, but it doesn't bother the dogs because it's a contained area.
Yeah.
And it's breathable. It's open, so they're getting the fresh air, but the top is covered, so you're not going to get wet. And now, when it gets colder, I'm probably going to put them back in the RV thing if I fix it up for them. Reinforcing walls on the inside because they're vicious. They're vicious, canisious. They are very vicious beasts. They are insane. Not what you think. As a team, that's why I'm very afraid for them ever to get out together.
Yeah.
And what havoc and chaos they will create on the world around them.
How many puppers do you have again?
What's that?
How many puppers do you have?
Right now we have 4, and that's Giggles, which is a pit bull, a blue something, the nose, blah blah blah. I don't know how they do it.
That is the scariest name for a pit bull, Giggles.
Giggles. Well, you ever meet Giggles? Giggles is the most giggly, happy, just loving. My son saved the dog.
It's like hauling
a convenience store.
The big guy in prison called Bubba.
But I love Giggles. That's right. They call him Bubba or Tiny is this huge dude.
Giggles.
Giggles is a small dog, but solid muscle. And the strongest dog you'll ever meet.
Is it like an American bully by chance?
It's like something like that.
Sounds like Kingston, like the dog I had, just like a smaller pit bull, like version and strong.
Smaller version, but
probably a bully.
Just as strong.
Same family, yeah.
And the cutest damn thing in the world, purebred, right? Yep. And then we have 3 German Shepherd breeds.
Ooh, pretty.
So they're a mix of German Shepherd and other things, but they're dominant. So Piddles is dominant. Piddles just pees everywhere. Not anymore though. Now,
I
see how this naming goes here.
You start the petter.
Yeah, personality is based names.
Dogs are girls.
That's so sweet.
You start to pet Piddles, and she'll go on her
excited
back
and pee.
And just pee. And you're like, come on, Piddles.
Aww.
Every time. But
too excited.
You'd stop her from turning over, so she'd just pee right in her spot.
Aww.
And you just pet her. I'm like, I love you, Piddles. And she just straight peeing. But I love you, Piddles. Straight peeing. But wagging her tail, but peeing. I'm like, I can't. Your bladder control is terrible.
Terrible.
So Piddles is one, and they're all girls, they're all sisters. And we rescued them from a neighbor trying to kill them. And so Piddles, she went blind when she was young because of oil. But she's cured, but she's very timid. When I say timid, you let her off the chain, and she becomes this beast. Like, she opens up and she's like, what the fuck is your problem? I'm like, but not mean to me, but with her sisters and other people. If there's other people, she'll fucking bite them. I'm like, holy shit, you go back in the fucking chain. And then it's like, oh,
yeah.
What the fuck is that? Where did that come from, you weirdo? Sociopath. So then her sister, Latte's multicolored, looks like a latte. And she is the definition.
The only one not named off personality.
Correct. Because she is the chupacabra. She is the skinwalker. She is responsible for more than 70
the right hunter.
70 deaths of baby chickens and full-size chickens, full-size ducks. Anything she can get a hold of, she can kill. And then rats too. She's a rat dog, which is, and so is Giggles. Giggles will go underground and go find the. She's amazing. I think I should use her, like make money off her or something. No, I'm not. Maybe.
I mean, help keep the rodents out of your garden. You know, I'm not mad at that.
She's insane. Like, she finds it. So anyway, so Latte is vicious, but Latte and Giggles, they love each other. Like, there's a love affair going on there. Just they love like sisters. I think they feel like they feel like Giggles, even though Giggles looks so different. She's like the sister. And so anyway, so Latte is the vicious one. If she's left out alone, and all the others are on chains, because I like to alternate, but I have to watch her.
Right.
If I don't watch her, immediately she's in the barn, and she's already got a chicken in her mouth.
Oh gosh.
That fast.
Yeah.
Like, she's broken a spot. Like,
she's
like, I don't know where the spot is, but she's able to go to it immediately. Already get it. Last time we let her, like 2 minutes, I went inside, came out back. She was inside the chicken coop with a chicken down already. Jeez. And it's like a game for her. Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Uh-oh. Careful with your neck.
I just get a jolt of pain. Maybe it's the light, maybe. Okay. But no, so Latte she is the most vicious. And then the big sister is Bear. Bear is a big black dog. Doesn't take a lot of the German Shepherd side, except in the stance, except in the immediate violence if needed.
Yeah, I'm ready to throw down.
Like that. And it doesn't matter. Look, she will go after shadow people. She goes after deer. We have deer. We have deer on the property. They're
That's cool.
huge.
Wow.
They're so big. But that's why when I hit a deer, I feel like shit. In the Hyundai, oh, that's the song. Heard a fucking siren
Music.
like that. Right.
Yeah.
I was like scared shitless for a moment. I'm like, the way it sounded too. I'm like, oh. I like
That's the fire. That's. I thought it was my fire alarm for a second from the fire
Right?
station because it sounds like siren heat going off.
They start
It
turning
kind
on
of
a
sound like it was
siren.
in the distance.
Starts freaking people the hell out. But I kind of like how
The
they're
first time I
incorporating
moved
it
in
into the
here,
song.
I woke up freaking the fuck out because I thought there was like actually something about to happen. But no, it was just the fire department asking
Oh.
for people to come in.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, there have been so many weird moments in life. I can't remember one where I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? I think for me, it was when I stayed on an Indian reservation in Cherokee, North Carolina. And when I came down Maggie Valley, and the Indians all got together and they would play stickball. And stickball, they would beat the shit out of each other. Like literally beat the shit out of each other. I mean, there's people bloody. There's people with broken arms and legs. I mean, they beat the shit out of each other. And then at the end of their game, they all go to bathe together in the river. And they wash away their anger, their hate, and whatever they built up because they're warriors. And they love each other. They're all brothers. And they do their chants. And it's an amazing thing, but it's not if you're not ready for it. And you didn't know it was coming. And you're high. You're really, 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 really high. And you're getting high in your RV because you don't want the people outside to smell your smoke because they're really mean. And all of a sudden, and the river that was right behind us, that's where they were.
Oh,
And
okay.
it was like this, and you're like,
Oh shit.
what the fuck? And you look out your window, and there's all these Indians all lined up with their and then they're doing these chants, and they're just like, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And basically these were war chants before they go out to scalp, and they're like, and I'm like, oh shit, you guys are gonna be fucking some people up tonight. And I was really scared, and I had my little window. I'm listening to the whole thing, but then I think because I was high, I went into the vibe of them. And what an amazing thing where they're washing off the pain. They're washing off the anger because they take it out in this game of stickball. And they still play this game and they still act like the warriors and they still have that warrior spirit, you know, even though they're battling alcoholism and overdose and poverty and desecration of Indian land. It's really rough what happens to the Indians. And I feel for them. I really do. And they're perpetuated in this box that's been built for them because this alcoholism, this opioid abuse, this living in constant rotation of poverty until you get your checks, and even your checks are barely keeping you alive. You know, they put the Indian people at such a disadvantage, and it hurts. I worked the pawn shop in Cherokee, North Carolina, across the street from the Harrah's casino. And Allen's pawn shop, Allen's 24-hour pawn shop. He had a couple locations, but this was the only 24-hour. And I would do the overnight. I would do the overnights because you find the craziest of people. And you would see the underbelly of this gambling community, of the Cherokee community, of people. Like, people would just come to talk.
See all the degeneracy in the late night hours. Trust me.
And people would come to talk. And like, I had this one guy, he came in and you know, he looked like he couldn't rub two pennies together. And he goes, look, he goes, I got $100. And I'm letting you know tonight I'm going to be back. And I'm going to buy a fucking Rolex. I'm going to buy some of those beautiful rings that you showed me. You've been a really great salesman. Are you going to be here? I'm like, I'll be here, whatever. He goes, I don't know when I'll be back. And I usually, in the morning is when my shift was over. And so I'm like, well, good luck. And he goes, it's not about luck. You got to feel it. And if you don't feel it, you don't bet. You keep moving. So I'm going to start with slots. We might do a little bit of blackjack. But when we're down to the last 50, we're doing roulette. And it's going to be amazing. I'm like, all right. He came back and fucking bought the jacket off of my back. I was wearing a velvet, like purple black smoking jacket. I always dressed interesting to the pawn shop, and I had a big beard on me, so I was kind of like, and probably these glasses. And he was like, "Listen, how much for the jacket?" I was like, and it was cold outside, so it was already snowing and shit. But I had a scarf, so I'm okay. The scarf helps, keeps that center heat. So I go $250. He goes, "Done." I'm like, "Shut up!" And I needed the money. We were having issues.
Take it.
I take it. I was like, I took off the jacket, and my manager came out, and she's like, not in here, or you can't be doing commerce inside of the pawn shop. And I'm like, inside. She goes, inside. She goes, inside. I'm like, are you on the coffee break? She goes, right now I am. I'm like, go take that. So we went outside. I took off the jacket, gave it to him. He gave me cash. And then he came back in and bought rings and Rolexes, so I made my commissions as well. But I was cold. I was cold the rest of the day, and I missed my jacket. I haven't found another jacket like that.
Oh, we got to get you to replace the jacket, man.
So I'm torn because I want an emerald green smoking jacket that's velvet.
That'd be fire. I have a red one that's pretty sick.
See,
so I can
red's
picture it in
beautiful,
green.
But color is everything.
Obviously,
because
yeah, would be
the blue suede
perfect.
shoes, and I still have Elvis inside of me, even though I'm mad that Elvis is still alive now, even though I'm not mad at him for being, but for the lie that was perpetuated to make me buy Elvis souvenirs, shut up. But at the same time, I still have part of that generation inside of me, and the blue suede, like a nice blue velveteen. I think multiple colors, but it's not just the way that jacket was. It was so nicely tailored that it wasn't obscene.
Yeah,
it was fucking smooth, and you could wear that shit. It was purple, but just right, like it was black but purple. And so I had this top hat for a little while that somebody had left from the New Year's Eve party, but it was from the New Year's Eve party, so I put it on. It was like a velveteen top hat. So they took a picture of me like that, employee of the month, and I had the top hat, the glasses, the jacket. So when we sold the jacket, it was like the end of a generation there. But I left. I don't even know why I was talking about that place. Oh, that's how I learned about the Cherokee people. Amazing people. And they are held down. So anyways, I don't know what the hell we were talking about. I went off into a tangent. Tangents are something that will happen quite often when you've been smoking the reefer, the ganja, the marijuana, the cannabis.
We hit a lot of good topics there. You know, we were talking about puppers, you know, how things got a little crazy sometimes with a couple of them, you know. A lot of things.
The dogs.
Oh, that's
right. We're into the dogs.
Yeah.
You know, the dog, but I love our dogs. And I love that we were able to rescue them.
That's cool.
And they're great. They love the family. And if I tell them somebody's friendly, somebody's friendly. And they won't eat them individually. But as a group, I can't guarantee anything.
Yeah, that part.
And they're never as a group. And tonight,
as a group, I can't guarantee they won't eat you.
Listen,
happens.
And they are, well, okay, so these dogs we didn't have, I think, when we were attacked. I did, they were puppies. I was attacked by a bunch of dogs. And it's like my dogs know that I was attacked. So as I walk on the outskirts of the property, if one is loose, which one's always loose, it's usually Bear. I know it's unfair, but Bear's loose right now and she's not eating a chicken. She's probably rat hunting, but she's not eating a chicken. Yeah. So she's a weird one, but not. She's a good girl and I can trust her. But if somebody else is off, I can't trust them. And Bear lets us, alerts us to anybody or movement happening on the neighborhood or our little neighborhood. But tonight we've left the dogs on the chain, which I'm probably going to go out there and put them away. But they're out. It's a nice night. It's not raining. And this way, they have a little more freedom instead of being in a cage. Because at night we put them in a cage, but the cage is comfortable. It's plenty of space for them to even walk back and forth. I got the extra large cages.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want them to be contained. I just don't want them eating the livestock.
Right.
So
there's a reason for a kennel.
I have an idea, actually. I just had an idea. I'm going to take these little kennels out there and build some shade over the top of them, like a nice little house, so the rain doesn't get in. And I'll leave it out where they're chained, but then they don't get. I don't know. It's hard. It's such a hard thing. Anyways, so I've gone way over.
Yeah, we'll get out your hair here.
Yeah,
thank you for having us on. I appreciate the energy as always.
Hey, I appreciate y'all's energy. I appreciate your knowledge, your whatever. You know what I mean. I'm starting to lose. It's hurting.
Yeah.
And
time for ice cream.
Brain cells dying.
Right, brain cells dying. Thank you.
Need to go brain freeze them to
Just
to heal them up.
Here. Seriously, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Everybody that goes unseen or unheard because you don't comment or anything like that, but you're here. I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you if it's one person. Thank you if it's 1,000 people. Highly motivated is not just for me. It's for all of us. This is the awakening. This is our third eye clearing. This is everything we talk about is related in a sense to waking up from whatever you want to call it, a matrix, a simulation, organized, civilized, society, structured. This is that. You wake up, you owe us money. You are numbered with a social security number. Now you work and you go to school, or you go to school and you work and you go through a cycle until you're too old and you retire. And we'll give you a little bit back. And then that's the cycle. But I think it's missing out on adventure and love and ideas and creativity and learning to laugh at shit because you think it's funny, not because you're programmed to think it's funny. Instead of saying sorry for everything all the time, it's sorry, not sorry. I don't say sorry. I will show my if I do something wrong or I'm in the wrong, I will admit it. But I won't just give out a sorry just to give it out. And I found that's what I did before the show. I said sorry for everything. Everything like my wife would tell me about this. And I'm like, I'm sorry for that. She's like, why? You didn't do it. I'm like, but I feel like I have to apologize for it because, it makes you angry. And I want to apologize where somebody didn't apologize. And it became my whole life of just apologizing. And I couldn't anymore because I didn't do anything there. It wasn't me. But it puts people in the light like it is you, like you are doing something. Why are you apologizing? Because I feel bad for the fucking world. I feel bad for those that don't apologize. I'm apologizing out of emotion, out of solidarity. But it doesn't go down that way. And so I stopped apologizing. I found that I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. And you shouldn't be either. You should be living your life with no sorries. You should be living your life in what you enjoy and what you're good at. And make everything what you're good at. That's my Maury Povich closing speech, everybody.
That was a good outro. We need to have a sound effect with the crowd cheering, button, and everyone's like, yeah.
I love Maury. Maury was great. Maury Povich was a great talk show guy. He always had positive messages. I heard he was stumping a lot of the people that were on his show. I heard he was having a good time.
Hey, it was a good time, for TV.
It was a good time for TV.
It was a great night tonight here too,
Hey, every night that we have on this show is amazing. It's amazing because this could be a last moment for somebody watching it, and every show that we do is everything. Every moment you live in your life has got to be everything. And that's what the show has got to teach you, or you got to teach yourself from it. Every episode tells you that life is something you grab by the horns. You ride it every single day. You enjoy everything that you do every single day because tomorrow is not promised.
That's facts.
I love all of you. Everybody be amazing. Have an amazing week. This is an amazing week. I feel it. I feel this is going to be good. I feel it's good. I feel this week has got great energy. You're going to have great things happening for you. You're going to have great things happening for you. All of you are going to have great things happening for you. I gotta bring my energy down because the blood pump, and it's like, ho, pumpity. But I don't want to take a pain pill because I want to know what's going on with me. And in that, don't hesitate. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. If your body's giving you warning signals like this one right now, get it checked out. Get something done. Worry and care about yourself as well because you're important. You're amazing. That's what you are. You are amazing. That's the energy. That's the energy we bring together. And I just want to say good night. Good night, everybody. It's so hard to say goodbye. It's so hard to say goodbye. You probably won't be sad. I'll end it. That was terrible. I know. Good night. Bye.